be good. I got my water.
Oh, baby.
They should be able to hear us any second. There's just like a 10-second intro, and then we'll be good to go. I like to make sure I'm live over here. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Thursday night Krabby's Cards live stream. And tonight we have a very special guest deep from the swamps. He's a dad. He's a YouTuber. He's a Pokemon collector. Gator, PokeGatr. Welcome to Krabby's Cards.
Well, it's definitely a pleasure, Krabby, to be. I mean, we're kind of we both live in the water, so I guess that kind of makes sense. We're both water types, so we're gonna get along just fine.
You are the you're higher on the food chain than I am. I'm a bottom feeder.
Yeah.
You're up there with the big boys playing, but one day I will evolve into a Kingler, and I will, I'll advance, and then maybe one day Pokemon will bless me with a third evolution. Horsey got a third evolution eventually. One can dream. A crab can dream,
And I actually will say, so according to the leaks, and for those who don't want to hear it, plug your ears.
Spoiler alert.
I do actually hear Kingler is going to get an evolutions and Winds and Waves. So
no.
So
serious?
I'm not even kidding. So there's speculations. It's either Krabby's going to get a regional variant, or it's Kingler's going to get an evolution.
That's awesome. I'm in. Let's do it. It makes sense because it's a lot of water. We're going to get a lot of water.
So they can go the snow crab route. They can go the, I think it's like, so it's Indonesia. That's what I keep on hearing. And it's going to be based, Galapagos Islands type of stuff too.
Yep.
And you have those giant crabs, like the giant freaking things.
That's a good point. Yes.
So I am getting very excited to see what Winds and Waves is. So I don't mean to derail you guys, but the Gator is excited for Winds and Waves. So if we're going to talk about tonight, I got some stuff.
We can. Absolutely. So guys, as normal, drop any questions that you have in the chat. I will star them. Every question will be answered. Even if Gator has to go to bed, I will stay up and answer every question. But tonight, the last 2 weeks, we've been more business heavy. We are definitely going to be more collector heavy tonight. And we can talk market if you guys want, but I'm excited. So full transparency for all of you guys. Gator and I don't know each other very well. We just discovered each other's channels recently. I think I discovered your channel just in the last week. Shout out to DJ,
yes,
DJ Poke Center, who kind of accidentally hooked us up because we were both in his chat, and he's like, "You guys both stream way too late for me. I'm an old man. You guys should live stream together." And we're in the chat. We're like, "Sure,
why not?"
Like, so here we are.
But come to find out, we actually do have a lot in common because I've actually recently watched your videos today. We can even go over that. About how you view the market. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a yes man, and that's a good thing because we need to have some discourse to have some good conversation. So that's what we're here for, and definitely shout out to DJ for hooking us up.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out DJ. I'm sure he'll stop in. He's one of my mods. He usually pops in at least once per live, so we'll have to shout him out when and if he jumps in. So, man, okay, yeah. So, like I said, guys, drop your questions. We'll answer them. So, let's start. Let the people know a little bit about how you started your Pokemon journey. Whatever you'd like to share. Just a quick give us the shortened version of just how you got to be where you are today as a collector.
So, just like as everyone just knows, like for those who, because I'm just as old as Pokemon. So I've had Pokemon, throughout my entire life. I got to open up packs as a kid. I did stop around. I know I stopped around ripping around Emerald, and then I got back into it during Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Excuse me, twisted tongue. And then I stopped, And then I sold my entire childhood collection to go to a Dead Mouse concert. So I was, now being who I am now, it's like shoulda, coulda, woulda. But when I got back into the hobby, it was actually kind of like out of the ordinary because I started to do Twitch streaming for League of Legends, and I was looking in my background. I was like, what could look good? And I was watching, some other people, and they were had Pokemon. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love Pokemon. And because I've been playing the game, I'm not even kidding. So I did not rip open the packs, but I played the games religiously. And I was like, I need to look back into the TCG. I want to go back to collecting. And, I was a newlywed. So I walked into the GameStop, and lo and behold, that was Lost Origin, release day. So Lost
Nice.
Origins were everywhere. I
Great set.
got start with Lost Origin, and I remember picking up 3 ETBs, ripping them open. I pulled the Gengar, I pulled the Rainbow Giratina V-Star, and it just kind of snowballed from there, and how much I loved Lost Origin. And shout out right there, and it's not right there. That's Brilliant Stars. And then it just kind of started this trickle effect, and reopening to going back to collecting, and God, what a journey. I never expected to be like this, and obviously to be a content creator, and obviously to be at this magnitude now, and obviously to be welcome on your channel. So hey, like, this is just the
Yeah, man.
beginning, and we're about to just start the 30th anniversary. So that's the kind of like the TLDR for
Yeah, man.
Gator.
Dude, it is crazy. And just I don't know if when I got back in, but my story is very similar to yours. Most of us have the same story, just different sets, different time frames, right? Mine was black and white era Dragons Exalted.
Oh,
First
wow.
ever Dragon set. I don't know how, but I discovered Primetime Pokemon, the GOAT, the OG, the original. At the time, him and Super Duper Danny were really the only two at the time that were. This was you're talking like 5-6 years before Leonhardt, before Unlisted Belief, anybody like Rusty was doing it too. Rusty, TCA Gaming, and then you had Primetime Pokemon and Super Duper Danny. Shout out to all three of them. I don't know how I hadn't thought about Pokemon for years. I'm like, this is still a thing. I got my childhood collection together, and I'm like, so what's the newest set? Like, I went on Collector's Cache, whatever that website is. I haven't been on there in a long time. And I bought a Dragons Exalted booster box for,
so cool.
wait for it, $80.
Oh my gosh.
$80. Shredded it. I still have 4 of the pack arts. I still have every single card that I pulled from that box. I still have every single card. And then I opened a Boundaries Crossed box when that came out. Opened the Dragon Vault, opened some tins. I still have the tins right over here that I opened in 2012. It's man. It's awesome. Like I said, everybody, tonight's gonna be collector heavy.
Collector heavy.
But yeah, man. So let's real quick. Let's just. So I'm not upset that we don't know if there's a Krabby yet. Somebody said, "Am I upset there's not a Krabby in the 30th anniversary set?" We there could be one still. There it is. It's gonna be a lot of. Did you guys notice that every single legendary Pokemon is at least getting like a half art? They're putting every legendary in the 30th set. Here, what kind of? It was something with the Emperor or God. Yeah, I don't know what they would make. Oh, Kingler. Yeah, it would be better than Kingler. Here's the one I was looking for. Who wins, a rock crab or a gator? Rock crabs are like what?
Oh, they're big.
They're huge. But I mean, that gator starts spinning, man. I don't know.
No. So if you watch any video, those death spins and the chomp of any gator, like it just like it's crazy too, because there was a video I was watching just recently on TikTok. One of the alligators didn't flinch when another gator bit him, and then the guy ripped the tooth out, and the tooth was like that long, and the gator didn't even flinch. So nothing against crabs, but like
Yeah,
the gator has some armor on it.
it's
It's a
no definitely
walking tank.
lower in the food chain. They want to know what you're drinking if you're willing to share. You don't have to.
Absolutely. So I'll show you guys my
They said you have a
concoction.
huge cup. Oh,
So we got Sprite and lemonade, making a little concoction
they call that
of
the Gator Palmer, not
the
the Arnold
Gator,
Palmer.
the Gator
Gator
Aid.
Palmer. Gatorade, nice,
That is
nice.
my Gator Aid.
So Ty asks, who is my friend. Gator, can you please explain to Krabby why CGC is the best slab company and so much better than PSA?
Oh,
You better watch yourself.
Oh no. So that's tough because as you see, I do have a lot of PSA right behind me. But one thing I did appreciate with CGC is when they took the time, because I was around the time when CGC transitioned from blue labels into the now
Yep.
the gold labels.
22, 23, something like that.
And at that time, I didn't really see the CGC being anything other than just the side company. But when CGC did that, it did put them on the market when they had that now top tier level, and everyone kind of looked at PSA like, "Hey, what the heck? Why aren't you doing that?" And
Yep.
so, honestly, that saved CGC, and obviously CGC had the demo cards, and so controversy after controversy, PSA controversy. So it's like everyone has their skeletons in their closet. But one thing I did own was a Galarian Moltres Shinjikonda CGC.
Love that card.
So I did. So don't worry, guys. Like I am totally okay to say the Gator has owned CGC cards, but for me, for aesthetic pleasing, I'm a aesthetic pleasing guy.
Oh,
I have to go
man.
with PSA.
See, that's the worst reason you could have given for liking PSA.
I know.
mean,
I'm so knee deep with PSA.
those red labels. I did get some. So shout out to Henry's Poke Corner. He's actually he had me on his channel. We'll get into that later. So I was about to. I get sidetracked really easily, Gator. You got to keep me focused.
It's okay. Me too.
So I never realized. Henry told me the reason he likes PSA is because it looks like a sports ticket. He's also a sports card collector. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense for the sports side. If you think it looks like a ticket stub, that's cool. That doesn't relate to Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. But I will. So let me take off my CGC fanboy hat. Okay. Look, everybody knows I was a comic book guy for years, collected graded comic books. So in 2020, 2021, when CGC came on the scene for grading trading cards, I already trusted them. I was all in. I had to be. I want to talk to a CGC rep and see if I can find out. I want to know what number submission I was, because it's possible that I was the very first CGC submission for Pokemon.
No way.
It's possible. The day that they made it available to do a submission, I put a submission in and shipped it.
So how did the market accept that? Like, did everyone was saying?
I mean, it not very well,
Okay.
because number one, they made a big mistake of having the labels. Here I have. I can grab them later. I don't want to knock stuff over.
Kind of like the comic books.
So no, I do have comic books too, but I was going to grab some cards, some Pokemon cards. So they made the mistake of having the number. Anything besides a 10 was really off center on the label. Like not really off center, but it wasn't center. So that was a big mistake. The blue labels were fine. It was almost impossible to get a 10. I submitted 400 cards. Guess how many 10s I got?
Oh no, how many?
Zero 10s. I got about 49.5s, not realizing that was really in the future. Fast forward 3 years, that would become a 10. Because and to this day, if you have any 9.5, a lot of people don't know this.
Yes.
If you have 9.5 blue label, if you buy one, if you have one in your collection, you can send that into CGC. I think it's $5 or $7, and they will put it automatically, not a regrade. They will slab it into a black silver label CGC 10 for you.
Now,
so that's
wasn't there no nothing against CGC. Do you think there was some little bit of insider knowledge that there was going to be a potential 9.5 to switch? Because I
Yes.
did remember hearing this, that
I heard
there was a
about it
lot of
before. Yeah.
huge buyouts of 9.5s.
I bought some.
Oh, okay. So it's
Everybody,
true.
it was, well, because the thing is, like, it wasn't just, I mean, I probably found out many days after a lot of people in the know did. But it
Mhm.
was just a rumor, and I had heard it in Discord. And
So you just like pull the trigger.
yeah, right. It's just like, okay, just go,
Oh, absolutely.
because every 9.5 was a PSA 10. I mean, because it was so hard to get even a
Mhm.
9.5. Like, I shouldn't say everyone. Any card can be any grade on any day with PSA. But yeah, but
So
anyway,
true.
so let me take off my fanboy hat. Okay, so everybody knows I love CGC. What they are doing now, they've made mistakes in the past, but what they're doing now with the pristine label, with the normal 10, with the I like that they do 9.5s and 8.5, because out of 10, it's like that's such a small scale. When you add the half grade and you have basically out of 20, you have 20 points. I actually like that. I don't like that PSA doesn't give any half grades at all. They're the only grading company that only gives whole grades. There's 9.5s on
Yeah.
very, very, very rare occasion. I believe they actually have a premium sometimes because they're so rare, like almost like a one. They're
Yeah.
very hard to get a 9.5.
And I do
Uh,
think if PSA and if PSA is listening, I'm giving you free advice. What you should do is have subgrades, and then what you should do, you should change the label to black and have red and white labeling as that pristine PSA 10. I think that
yeah,
would set it like keep it the way it is and having that little bit. I'm just saying
the rumor is it's coming, right?
they have to,
The
and
rumor
like
is that they're working on some kind of pristine or black label or gold label or something. That's going to piss off a lot of people. A
they're
lot of
already
people.
monopolized the market. And if they do that, it's just
CGC was young enough with trading cards that they could totally, they're like, you know what? We're not getting market share. People don't respect us, don't trust us.
mhm.
Let's go to a neutral, a more like color matching with the black and silver label. Let's actually make tens doable, and let's do a black label type pristine. It's not easy to get a pristine. I
No.
sent 100. I sent 140 cards off, and I pre-grade like, I mean, I'm not the harshest pre-grader there is, but I pre-grade. I don't just YOLO. I'm not like
Yeah.
well, I don't.
Just
I was gonna shout somebody out, but I'm not going to. Um, so you know what? I will shout out Earn. Shout out
Oh
Earn
no.
Collects.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to
I'm pretty
Ern.
sure. I think that guy, I love. I'm gonna have him on the channel. I think he's gonna come on. Um, I think he just YOLOs a lot of stuff, man. Especially with CGC. I'm talking about CGC, not PSA.
Oh, like there's
And
some cards that I've YOLO'd
but
and got back PSA 10, but like now
yeah.
I know exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Yeah. So
And
I pre-grade pretty I'd say average. I'm an average pre-grader. I
mhm.
just sent 100. My last submission to CGC was 140 cards. I hit 10 pristines.
Oh,
So
let's
that's
go.
it's tough. I mean, I'd like more, but yeah, it's tough. And I think I hit maybe 40 or 50 tens, something like that. So it was a good submission. It was a good submission, a couple 9.5s. And actually 14 of those cards don't count because they were 1966 Topps baseball cards. So those
Oh
came
my
back
gosh.
fours, fives, sixes, Mickey Mantles, and some stuff. Yeah. So,
Mickey
so
man. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
dude,
Okay.
those, yeah, they went for like $300-400 in like a four. It was crazy. Yeah, it
Oh,
was crazy.
baby.
But anyway, now that there's 34 people in here, appreciate. I'm gonna do it again, guys. Leave your questions for Gator and I down below. I'm starring questions, so don't think that I'm missing your question. Like Tyler Piot, I have your question starred, so we will get to all the questions. I will star them as we go, and we're gonna be here for at least which. So full disclosure for you guys, Gator and I didn't get to talk. We're both dads, which we're gonna get into, and we were
Yep.
both taking care of our daughters up until like 9:59. Well, that's Eastern
On
time,
the dot.
like on the dot. So we didn't get to talk pre-stream like we usually do. How long are you good to go for, man? I'm good for a solid 2 hours if you are.
Yeah. I've already talked to
Perfect.
my wife and said that this is a good time for us to, she
Yep.
knows that I'm on the grind and
Perfect.
she's
Awesome.
seen like shout to my wife. She's a big supporter of the
Dude,
channel.
same. We
And
can't do it without the wives.
no, but I did promise her to give her a break tonight because we have a newborn and I need to be able to
Yep.
do that for her.
Okay,
So
well, we'll
I
cut it
got my
off at
phone. Yeah, I got my phone ready
shoot.
just in case.
Okay, yeah. If you need to go do your thing, no problem. If you need to step out for a minute or whatever, same thing. Yeah, we're both girl dads, man. It's awesome. Both YouTubers, both Pokemon fans, both girl dads. It's gonna be a fun night. But anyway, guys, yeah, drop your questions down below. We'll get to all of them. And but yeah, so let's see, what do we want to get to next here? So let's finish up the grading talk.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So how much do you like having all of your personal collection graded? Do you have top loader binders? Do you what is the your most coveted cards? How do you like to keep them preserved?
Well, my most coveted cards are right behind me. So when I first started the hobby, I started collecting all the alt arts in PSA 10. I personally have graded the bottom row, which is all the evolutions and
Nice.
VMAX form. So I started my first real PSA 10, which is crazy to say, was the Moonbryon. And so
Wow.
I pulled the Moonbryon out of a giveaway pack.
Wait,
And
what?
yeah, I pulled the Moonbryon off of a giveaway pack. So it's 100% free, which is crazy. And I sat there in disbelief. I was, FaceTiming a friend, and I was like, oh, okay, Evolving Skies. Yeah, I never opened Evolving Skies. And I'm like, and he were like, so then I went back to the card shop that I got the free pack from and graded it through them.
That's awesome.
And I went to Walmart. I got myself an ETB of Evolving. Crazy to say that I got an ETB of Evolving Skies at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I ripped it open. Come out with me pitchforks, and I pulled the Sylveon VMAX. And
Dude, do you know the odds of that?
no, like at that
Dude,
time, I
that's
was like,
one
"Oh,
in
this is
one in
great!"
thousand. Like getting back to back alt arts out of Evolving Skies
Yeah, and
is
so in my time, I've actually pulled 4 Moonbryons.
wait,
4.
what? How
I
much
pulled.
did you open?
I've opened a lot. I have a very
Wow.
big heart for Evolving Skies, as you can see right here. Um,
How many booster
I
boxes? You got 6?
I got 6. So we'll
Nice.
get into the how I operate and collect sealed now, because when I first started, I started singles and graded. So I started my alt art collection. I started saying, okay, I will collect all the alt arts in PSA 10. And I almost was there. But then, life happened. I had to sell the Gengar, sell the Blaziken, sell the Moltres, sell the Machamp. And so then that's when, it got too far away. I was like, okay, you know what? I go into the next thing with Scarlet and Violet. But that's kind of how I'm doing it right now, is when I really like a card, I will save up the money to just get in PSA 10. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to do the whole entire, okay, I gotta look at it and I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna take the time, budget it out, get my chase card, PSA 10.
Yeah.
So there's sometimes I grade it, but most of the time I've bought it.
Nice. That's the way to do it. I mean, and if you're getting in on sets early enough, I mean, well, take away the
Back
last
then.
like 3 or 4
Yeah.
months. Back then, that was the way to do it. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's yeah, that's awesome. It's crazy, I was here full blown in the hobby when Evolving Skies came out, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was not a fan of Evolving Skies when it came out at all. I was
It's
still
okay,
rolling
man.
with Chilling Reign. I love Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign is my favorite Sword and Shield set. I love the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex.
Yeah,
I
beautiful
really enjoyed
cards.
the DLC. The DLC is awesome. I love the Crown Tundra so much. And the Headless Horseman Shadow Rider
Yeah,
Calyrex is one of my favorite cards of all time.
it's a
Um,
beautiful card with it, like in the cave and the crystals and everything. Like beautiful
it's
card.
awesome. It's awesome. And I love the Bird Trio. Shout out to Articuno. And I like the Galarian birds.
No.
I like Blaziken. Like I just love that set. I love the whole theme of it. I love the ice with the dark and the psychic. Like it's just such a great set. And it
Isn't it
got
the most
so
deepest all art set too?
I believe I think it does have the most.
Yeah.
I believe it does have the most. And here's what happened with Chilling Reign. Evolving Skies was basically leaked, not leaked. The Japanese set, EV Heroes,
Mhm.
was released either at the same time. I think it was the week before. The week before in Japanese, before Chilling Reign came out.
Oh
So
wow.
everybody knew that the next English set was going to be a full-on evolution set. Now, little did they know, because this is the problem that I have with Evolving Skies. Little did English collectors know they were going to get rug pulled by Pokemon, and all the cards from EV Heroes were not going to be in Evolving Skies. There's 7 big gaping holes in Evolving
Mm-hmm.
Skies of the alt art Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Espeon, which
Yep.
was what made me not. I'm like, how are they going to take out half of the
Yeah.
evolutions out of evolving? It's crazy. But anyway, so because that people knew that set was coming, nobody wanted Chilling Reign. Everybody
Mm.
was war chesting for Evolving Skies, and I'm like, I like Chilling Reign, so I just ate it up. I mean, I to this day, man, I open so much. I have, I need to at this point. I've never actually pulled it all together, and I don't think I have the master set, but I need to see how close I am. I just need to get the master set at this point. I have all the top chases.
Mhm.
But I still have multiple booster boxes. I think I have 6 PC ETBs, which first ever PC ETB, which is awesome.
Nice.
I love PC ETBs. First one was Chilling Reign. They were air boxes. They were supposed to have 10 packs. They only have 8 in them. We got these awesome little blisters to go with it. I have like 6 of those. So yeah, I love Chilling Reign so much. Very nostalgic for me. And then I basically skipped Evolving Skies. I bought 2 booster boxes just to keep sealed, and then I opened a tiny bit of it, and I have a couple ETBs.
Mhm.
But to this day, I have 1 box of Evolving Skies, and I have 2 ETBs, and I have maybe a couple blisters. I have 2 build and battles, which those are super rare.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Dude,
Evolving
yeah.
Skies build and battles are super rare. But yeah. But anyway, I love, dude. I love going down these rabbit holes and the little nitty gritty stuff.
I will say with my
Yeah.
experience with Evolving Skies, and this is absolutely crazy. So around that time, like you had the Silver Tempest pencil packs, right? It
Yes.
was
Yep.
the crazy like god packs, like which is
Yep.
crazy to say. It's like how could this be a god pack? So Costco at the time when Pokemon was available, let's just say that they had the stacker tins with
Yep.
Electivire, Lapras, and I think Eldergoss. So those stacking tins, my Costco, I remember buying 3, and I bring them home and I open them up, and then each evolving sky had a rainbow, was a rainbow, and an all art. It pulled an over, and I was like, wait a second. So the next day they were still there. I would go back. I grabbed 3 more. It was rainbow, 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 Rayquaza.
What?
And I was like,
They were god tins.
no, like I was like my heart's like even racing right now. I was like, what in the world is going on? And I go back and I actually like around that time I was very bullish around buying tins and actually bought almost the entire palette.
I mean,
And
they're sitting there for days.
yeah, and I
You're
go
not
there
scalping. You're
and
opening
I
them for
no no no
fun.
like I was
Anyone
opening
could.
them.
Yeah.
I was opening them and it was like
Anybody could have been buying them.
I had Rainbow VMAX, Rainbow Copycat, Rainbow Trainer, Rainbow Bolt Hunt. It was just Rainbow, 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 and then Moonbreon. I was like, what in the world? And then Rainbow, Rainbow, Leafeon. I at that time, I really wish I would have recorded it of how crazy it was, but it was like one of the craziest experiences when everyone said Evolving Cries was the set, and I'm not just saying
That
this just to make up
that
a story.
that's
It was
why.
one of the craziest opening experiences in my entire life.
So Pokemon has always had batching issues,
Mhm.
major batching issues. I'm sure you've heard of the have you seen Cold Trainer Ryan and Pokevault and those guys, they have the Silver Tempest God packs. Like they just
Yep.
have cases
PokeRep
and
too.
cases
It's
that are
crazy.
just guaranteed double banger. Every single pack has 2 hits. It's crazy. And I think that's why Evolving Skies was probably so bad. There's probably some other people that have a similar story to you, and then there's for every one of you, there's 100 people that got nothing because Pokemon doesn't, for some reason, doesn't know
Right.
how to spread the hits out.
No, like I kid you not. Like now, the silver. I think it was Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars, and I forget the third pack. Fusion Strike. That's what it was. So by the way, I hated Fusion Strike. So
Me too.
I
Hated it.
feel you.
Hated
It's
it.
not a good set, and it's freaks. Like I look at the $1,000 booster box right now. I'm like, how?
It's like 1150, 1200 now.
Yeah, how? When you have
Insane.
no trainer
Es-
gallery, no,
Espeon,
yeah,
amazing.
oh, yeah, right.
Celebi, amazing. That's it. The Mew and the Gengar suck.
Gengar's great. Mew sucks. I agree.
I don't like okay, the Mew VMAX is a regular VMAX card.
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah.
know it's a Rita or not a Rita. It's oh my gosh, what's her name? I'm so sorry. She did the gold cards from Crown Zenith.
Akiragawa.
Akira.
Yeah.
It's Akira, but I'm sorry,
Mhm.
she did not do that card. Is just a
No,
regular. I think she was given the wrong instructions or something for that. I think they told her it was a regular VMAX. But
Igawa.
the
Yeah,
the Gengar, it's just it's so messy. I don't know. I'm just not a fan.
So reason why I like it,
I don't like VMAX Gengar though.
it reminds me of one of my favorite anime, Soul Eater. That's why I like it.
Oh, okay, I don't know that. I
Yeah,
did hear
sorry, I'm a little
recently.
bit of a nerd.
No, a little, dude. We can get if you want to get into Marvel or DC, Batman, Star Wars, all that stuff. But I don't. I just don't know that one. So night, dude. Is that the memory game?
It is the memory game.
Dude, this is so weird. My mom was over visiting my daughter on Wednesday night, and she said, "You know what we need to get? The Millennium Falcon memory game from when you were a kid to play with your daughter, to play with my daughter."
Really?
That is so crazy. I'm going to show her this clip. That is insane that you pull that out after we
Yeah,
were just talking about that.
and I remember every single one of
Oh,
them.
it's amazing. Love that
Use the
game.
force, Luke.
Love
Who's
it.
scruffy looking?
It's a trap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
can't
Man.
shake him.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so
We just bonded, guys. You just saw
yeah,
a live
I don't
bond
even know where
between
we're going.
Krabby and
Who's more goated, Deadmau or Daft Punk? I don't know either one of these.
Daft Punk.
I've heard of them, but I don't know them well.
Daft Punk started everything regarding to anything EDM and started dubstep. So Daft Punk is the king.
Nice. So Tyler's been waiting here for a while, so we'll get to his question. There's not a backlog of questions right now, so guys, drop your questions, any questions you have for us.
Yeah, bring them on.
Tyler asks, how did you get your investing / collection rolling, where you could make significant moves rather than an ETB or booster box at a time without paying personal cash? The start feels hard. I'll let you go first. I have a lot to say on this. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, so right now it is hard, and we're all feeling it right now. So that's why I always like to say set yourself a budget per month. Now, if you don't get to spend that set budget, that doesn't mean you lost. That means that your next month it grows. And right now, currently I'm buying Destin Rivals because I wanted to get 6. Now, I'm a dad. I have priorities. I am very lucky to have the career that I have, but I'm not going to push all my money into Pokemon. That's crazy. So I have set myself okay, I'm going to go slow roll and grow and stack little by little. So if you're brand new to the hobby, I would actually look into Mega Evolution base set and Surging Sparks. Both great sets to start, because I will say those sets will go long term, but also get yourself some singles. Start building your portfolio, or not even portfolio. We're talking about collector. Like, collect what makes you happy. Like, at that time, I was like, holy crap. I pulled the Moonbreon. I just want to get the evolutions to match the VMAXs. And around that time, the PSA 10s were going for about 215, 235. So my budget could bring that in. There's beautiful ARs right now. Like, Scarlet and Violet did a very fantastic job of bringing a lot of spotlights. Yeah, spotlights to amazing Pokemon, Crobat, Lugia. We got also, yeah, Raikou or Raikou for those who want to say it. You can start collecting the trainer galleries from, Brilliant Stars. Like, there's a good thing to start off with too. Maybe pick up some promos. Promos do very well in the future. I picked up my sequential Charizards from the UPC and I graded them sequentially, PSA 10s, and they costed me around like $200. Now together it's worth $4,000. Like, you know, but I am keeping them because I have sentimental value to them and I love them. So it's kind of like figure out what your goal is and don't veer off. Yeah, like look, Krabby has a fantastic way of showing you guys that there's great things out there. And right now, I think broke Pokemon says, "Don't collect what makes you happy, only collect what gets hyped and pumped. You'll never lose." Oh gosh! Shout out to broke Pokemon.
He's trolling.
Yeah, he is trolling. I kind of read it. I was like, wait a second, yeah. And then all of a sudden, he just flipped it on my head. God, I got my yeah. That was you got me. Collect what you yeah. Okay, but
I think he's just trolling.
No, but there's a little bit of there's a little bit of truth to it too.
You can try to set. It's easier to set pick now than it ever has. But I mean, I still don't like doing that. I still don't recommend it.
I am kind of set picking with Destiny Rivals. Okay.
Yeah.
It's because
I mean, Team Rocket. Come on,
Team Rocket. I've opened it. Have Blaziken. You have Typhlosion, 2 starter fire types in there. I love Crobat. I have a 3D printed thing up there. So you have great Pokemon. I don't know why people are talking so much crap about the Pokemon Destiny Rivals.
Dude, same with Chaos Rising. Like, dude, Chaos Rising is incredible. Like,
you got to convince me on that. I actually am very
really the Ampharos, the Crobat, the
okay, I get the Crobat, but you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. Finish. Yeah, finish. You finish off because then I want to spin off of a lot of what you said.
Yeah. So kind of just like summarize it up. I started off, collecting Charizards. That's very basic. But then I started to really lean into, collecting other things that like kind of made more sense, like kind of like themed. Like I started getting the alt arts, and then I started to branch from there, and then get the cards that match, that told a story. I like cards that tell stories.
Yep.
So like there's the Brilliant Stars Charizard and the UPC Charizard. And it's the fight between Venusaur and Charizard. And then the fight between Mewtwo and Charizard. It's so, and if you really want to talk about investing, it's easy to liquidate things that have a theme together in the future. So I kind of think about that too.
Yeah, no, for sure. You definitely got to think about the future. So here's what I would tell you. Let's go back to put up Tyler's again. Oh, whoops. That's different Tyler's. That's a question for you next. So, okay. I keep going.
Wow. We have a lot of questions.
Okay, we're getting questions in now. So, okay, here's the thing, Tyler. I assume, I don't know if you actually are just getting started, if you've been here a couple months or a year or how long you've been here. Starting small is so important, and I would truly just start off with what you love and what you enjoy, because if you enjoy it, there's a good shot that somebody else enjoys it for down the road. I don't know what your budget is, obviously, but right now it's never been easier to use the hobby to fund the hobby. And you can start so small. I just bought during the TCG player Mayhem sale. I just picked up 10 of these. Okay. I picked up 10, and about 5 or 6 of them are gradable. And I'm going to, these were like 10 or $11. I'm going to send them into CGC to get graded. And bless you. And if I just 2 of them, it's going to pay for all 10 that I purchased. And then I have 5 or 6 cards for free that I love. I bought them because I really like them. I love Alakazam. It's a promo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful promo
from an ETB that was here's I'm gonna spill some sauce for you guys. I'm gonna spill some sauce. You
sauce
ready,
boss
Gator?
right here. Let's
Gator,
go.
Gator, I don't know if you know this.
I got my steak ready.
Go look at the history of reprints of booster box sets that have 2 unique artwork ETBs and 2 unique promos.
That is true.
I believe that it's 0.
That base set. Let's see. Let's see. Paradox Rift.
Paradox Rift.
Oh,
Temporal Forces.
Let's see. Black Bolt. No, that's not booster box. But that's also.
Yeah, but they haven't gotten reprinted either.
They haven't got reprinted either.
I don't think that it's easy to print when it's double. And either way,
that's so true. Oh my gosh.
When and I discovered this on my own a couple weeks ago. Just a couple weeks ago, I'm like, wait a minute, I need to go back and research this. So, and it's not like when they print two booster boxes. Now, Black Bolt, White Flare are different because they were separate sets. When you look at Mega Evolution 1, when you look at ME1, they didn't print, like, let's say they normally print 500,000 booster ETBs, right? They didn't print 500,000 of both. They printed 250,000 Lucario and 250,000 Gardevoir. So there's only half the amount of promos than there normally is.
So I'm going to share some knowledge. So for those who didn't know my past, I actually used to be a CEO of a clothing brand. And when it comes to SKUs and buying something, you got to think about it costs money to do different colors. So what I usually did is when I released a shirt, I try to keep the coloring and the brand, the logo, the very same, because the prints and the different SKUs made my margins shrink. So when you say, and like, that's why when you started to say that, my brain was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Because when it comes to like sets like Prismatic, Shrouded Fable, 151, it's easy because it's the same box, it's the same coloring, it's the same product. It's just over and over again. When you have those two things, it's the margins shrink down for Pokemon. Yep. That is crazy to think about. You guys heard it here first.
So yeah, promos from good promos from ETBs that are likely to not get a reprint. But yeah, anyway, so there's little plays like that you can make. It's hard to get drops, but it's not hard to get drops. If you can just hit 1 drop a month, 2 drops a month somewhere, you can start your collection, on Pokemon Center. Look, for new releases, guys, I know we all work and it sucks. But they're usually up for 4 or 5 hours. If you can manage your lunch break or whatever, like during when it drops, like, and don't give up. Like if it drops, let's say you're working and you get to your phone, oh my gosh, an hour ago I saw the Pokemon Center queue went up. Crap. But it's the pitch black or it's like the main drop, not just a restock of some tins or whatever. Jump in. You'll probably get it. Like it's
you just got that hour, 2 hour.
It's been like 4 or 5 hours. Lately.
Black Bolt. I remember Black Bolt White Flare was like 8 hours.
That was 8. That was forever.
Yeah,
which is crazy. But the limits were only 1 though for that. They went up. They've been putting the limits all over the place. I don't understand. Now, well, that one was a double set, so you got 1 of each ETB. But apparently they're changing for pitch black as well. Apparently they're going now to 2 ETBs, 2 bundles, 1 booster box is going to be the limit for pitch black.
Which, did they ever do 2 booster boxes?
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay.
They did for Was it Journey?
Journey was probably the last one.
And was it?
I never got to
Yeah,
buy. I never bought
I
booster
forget.
boxes off of Pokemon Center. Never got a chance.
Oh, really?
I always got ETBs, which is I'm very still grateful.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the last booster box I pre-ordered or did anything was GameStop, and that should tell you something. Like,
Yo,
and
pause. We got to
yeah,
pause.
I was about to
DJ's in the
say,
house. DJ's in the house. DJ, we are here because of you, my friend. Both awake during these crackhead hours. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to
cheers,
DJ.
cheers to DJ guys. Mm.
DJ, thanks for hooking Gator and I up together. We are having a great time. Levi, what's going on? But yeah, thank you, DJ, for being here. There it is, cracking hours. Oh, that's great. But no, this is really cool that Gator and I got to hook up now and become best friends. We're having a stepbrother kind of night,
Yeah,
DJ. Did we
just
just
don't touch
become
my
best
drum set.
friends? Yep.
Just don't touch my drum set.
So yeah, my
Did you
wife
touch
and
me?
I,
Yeah,
my wife and I were just going back and forth with that the other day. We're cracking up. It's so
so
funny.
awesome.
But anyway, we keep getting sidetracked. Tyler, to wrap this up for you, man. So just be responsible with your money. Like Gator said, set aside an allocated amount per month. Do it slow. Any ways that you can flip something to buy like that you don't want. If you can get a good deal on something, even if you don't want it, if you're getting it at MSRP or 30% under market or something, buy it and then trade it for, you know how many
Mhm,
things I trade more than I sell. I was just at a shop the other day and I was planning on
mhm.
selling a 151 UPC and I ended up trading it for a bunch of Sword and Shield collection boxes. Like,
Awesome.
well, it
Wow.
was the I traded it for all three Evolution
Oh,
poster collections, or not poster. They're right here. I can get them out then. The
is the
Flareon,
VMAX?
Vaporeon, Jolteon. Yep, the VMAX ones, all
I
three,
think that's such a better way to do it because you got
dude.
to think in order for someone to. So there's a lot of people like me who have that vision. It's like I need to have all VMAXs, and the fact
Hmm.
that those promos are hidden behind that,
It's
that's
crazy.
where the premium. That's where the premium comes in.
Yep.
So that I honestly think that was more of a smarter move because
I.
those PSA 10s are like almost to the
Oh
thousands.
my gosh, they're crazy. They got to be over 1,000, right? They have to be.
Let me see.
You can
Continue.
check.
I'm gonna look it
You
up.
can check. Yeah, something like that is. I think they're the best collection boxes that Pokemon ever put out. I'm not a fan
Mhm.
of like, for financial reasons, investing in collection boxes, but if you're gonna invest in collection boxes, crazy promos, sought after promos, and make sure the packs in it, like there's three evolving sky or four evolving
Yeah.
skies packs in those. Like you can't go wrong with it. And there's Chilling Rain in there. They're fantastic. I think they have eight or 10 packs. Like it's crazy. Those are the best collection boxes
Mhm.
ever. They're amazing.
I
So
see the Vaporeon going for. Oh my gosh, the Vaporeon's more. Okay,
I thought the
let
Jolteon was the most.
let this sink in. Vaporeon
Let me
is
guess.
nine. Oh, sorry.
Nine something? Not okay, nine. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's 900.
Is the
Jolteon
Jolteon not over 1,000?
885.
Oof, undervalued.
Let's see, and then where's the Flareon?
Flareon.
Let's see, Flareon. Where are you, Flareon? I just had you.
You know what's funny?
But
The Flareon's probably my favorite of the V. Oh, the V. No, the V's. Flareon's my favorite.
VMAX, I'm going off of VMAX. I only have VMAX.
Yeah, right. No worries.
VMAX is 680. But you want to know something even crazier? Both the
What?
Jolteon and the Vaporeon are more expensive than the Espeon from Fusion
From
Strike
Fusion?
and Sylveon from Evolving Skies.
They're so hard to 10 because they're promos, so they're
Mhm.
shredded. They're shredded out of the box.
It
That's
is
probably
that
why.
is actually crazy, and I think it's the Jolteon is close to the Charizard EX from Pelion Fates.
Wow. I would, yeah. We'll have to look up the gem rates of those. Then I can't be high. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy. That's
and the cool
crazy.
thing is I have them in sequential form.
That's awesome. Wow. Did you grade those yourself or you bought them in sequential?
I bought them sequential,
You
but I
bought them
bought them
sequential.
for $500.
For all three.
All three. I know. I
That's
made the move.
that's in that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So Charizard Hat asks, same question to each of you. Do you think $1 million collection is within your grasp 5 years from now? This question may be asking if the market keeps going crazy for most of that time. I can tell you this, Charizard Hat. I would never let my collection get to that point. Unfortunately, I would sell out. Like I would set my family up for I would pay off my house. I would do all of those things. Now, I guess point the other way, Gator. There you go. So are you on the left side of your screen when you're looking?
I'm on the right side. I'm pointing to you. You're
Oh,
left side.
that's weird. We're reversed.
Oh,
So I look, I told the story, man. I'm not going to tell the story again, Gator. You can go back and watch the video, or I'll tell you after the stream.
yeah.
It's a long story, but I sold my team up box last summer for $10,000. Um, I
That's
I
not bad.
I never thought I would ever sell that. I had one singular box, one minty booster box of every set from the Sun and Moon era, and I never in a million years thought I would break that up. It was one of my most proud. I grinded, dude. Like I grinded to get that because I wanted a minty box.
Yeah.
And I annoyed so many eBay sellers, asking for more pictures and making sure they were legit and stuff to grab a couple of those. And I returned boxes before, like on Amazon. I bought one on Amazon and returned it.
Wow.
I wanted 4 mint. That was Unified Minds. I returned it because I thought it was sketchy. So and then I went and in person and bought a nice minty one. Still have that. But yeah, I was so proud that I had one booster box of every Sun and Moon set. I love the Sun and Moon era. It's when I got back in heavy 2018. Like I got back in 2012, but then I was like out for a few years and in and out, in and out. And then Sun and Moon is when I got back in permanently. So Sun and Moon is, Hidden Fates is my favorite set of all time. So
I
so
wish.
I never thought in a million years that you like Hidden Fates too.
So I will tell you about Hidden Fates. I got to open up 3 booster boxes, and what an incredible experience that was.
ETBs.
ETBs. And the stained glass birds. Like, come
one
on,
of the best cards ever.
come on, best
Amazing.
promo ever. I just wish I was around with Cosmic Eclipse.
Man,
I was on. So Joey was on my live stream, and like I've looked at Cosmic Eclipse and like, okay, I don't know why Poke Plumber is going crazy about it. And then we looked at it. It's like, oh my gosh,
dude, Cosmic it's the best tag team set. It's not even close. It's so much better than tag team.
Team Up has not even a flame.
Team Up
Cosmic
sucks. Team Up sucks.
Yes,
it was short. Well, it was printed significantly less because of the stay-at-home time, the panorama.
Yeah.
It did not get reprinted, so that is why Team Up is so expensive. I think the Lovebirds are overrated too. I mean, it's a cool card. It's cool, but it's not like some amazing. Like, there's not much to it. It's just Latios. They make a heart and it's got the sunset. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's a cool card. Don't get me wrong. Is it a $13,000?
I did pick up the PSA 10 at 8. No, you're fine. It's just my ears are bleeding. People can't see. No. I did pick up the PSA 10 for $800.
Lovebirds
was honky. Yeah. So I did pick it up for $800 and I sold it for $2,000. Because I sent my wife to a Taylor Swift concert, so it was honestly perfect. Like,
that's fun.
Love her.
Don't tell my wife you did that.
I know. Like, listen, I was on deployment at that time, so I was like, you know what, she deserves it. That's awesome. Holding the house down. And that's actually when I sold a bunch of my all arts too. I sold my Gengar, the Moltres. I had a chance to go to Germany, and that's actually where I got my tattoo at. So nice. Yeah, like I don't, other than the Lovebirds, I think it's because it was like kind of like the first all art we've ever experienced. Right. And it kind of set the tone of like, oh my gosh, Pokemon cards can do this.
Yeah.
And then
It's a cool Umbreon promo.
oh yeah, and then you have the
Leave, leave,
Treebion. Is there a
leave.
Treebrion? I've heard Treebrions.
No, this is like on the beach. He's running on the beach with the moon. It's a really cool promo.
What is the okay? Hold on, I gotta
Darkness.
find.
It's from Darkness. Oh no. Sword and Shield promo. I think it was in a blister pack or something. But anyway, sorry. Levi just asked to check that out. I want to check it out. Cool card, Levi.
There it is. There it is. So this card is going crazy too. From it's a Cosmic Hollow. It's and if you guys say like, okay, Trikachu, let me introduce you to the Treebrion.
Nice. Nice.
So if you're looking for a Cosmic Hollow promo, check that out.
That's a cool one. So, Wailord Magikarp Wailord best tag team. That's top 5 for me. That's up there. I really like the Umbreon and Darkrai. That card is sick. The alt art. I really like the Mew and Mewtwo promo from the tin, where Mew's laughing at Mewtwo.
I have a
I
story
like all of them.
about this card.
What'd you say?
I have a story about this card, and it's like one of the worst trades I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh no, here we go.
So, when I first started collecting, I did Whatnot. I know, put me on stakes and everything. I bought a collection of all the tag teams, and I was so like, I was so new. And when I got it, I was on a stream with somebody, and I showed somebody, and I also bought another collection of vintage, and there was the Giovanni's, I think it was Giovanni's Machamp or something like that. And I was thinking like, oh my gosh, this is a brand new card, but this is vintage. And he got it in one of the mystery bags I did. I did mystery bags too. Crucify me too.
I love mystery bags.
And then I said, hey, could I trade you the Magikarp Wailord for the Giovanni's Machamp? Thinking I made the freaking, I was like big brain. I was like, oh yeah, I made the freaking cool. And that Machamp card's like $15, and the freaking Wailord.
I don't think I've ever made a trade that bad.
Oh no, I have another. Bad. I have another worse one, but we can get to it later.
It was the alt art, not the regular full art.
It was the alt art.
It was the alt art. Oh my
for
god.
Machamps, I think. Yikes. Jim Challenge.
Do you know what? You know what's hilarious? So, the worst financial trade that I probably ever made, I actually traded a Cosmic Eclipse box because I had 3. I traded a Cosmic Eclipse box for, how many was it? I think 4. No, maybe 3. 3 or 4 Hidden Fates ETBs. So at the time, that was equal value, and I just loved Hidden Fates, and I had an extra one. But now, looking back, like that Hidden Fates was stagnant for 4 years, and Cosmic Eclipse is $4K a box. But honestly,
at least you didn't say Shining Fates. I was about to crash out right there.
I didn't like. So I have not enjoyed a shiny set really since Hidden Fates. I like Shining Legends a lot. Paldean Fates is okay. I don't understand why they haven't done. They've done a good baby shiny vault in every set, but why they won't do another good full art shiny set, I don't understand. They haven't done a good one since Hidden Fates. The rumor on the street is, since we've been talking about a lot of rumors tonight, that there's a Mega Fates set coming. That's going to be our specialty set for next year.
You know what? So I know about tin hat theory, guys. Put your tin hat theory on. So Winds and Waves is coming out October next year. I know that's crazy to hear, but they have pushed it out so they can release a game just in time for Black Friday, all that stuff. So that's why we got Legends ZA around October last year.
I heard November for Winds and Waves.
Right. So it's around that time. Either way.
Yep.
So the reason why we've been seeing Mega Evolution so split apart, so like why are we seeing a Gengar not with Charizard and Phantasm? That makes no sense. Because what they've done, they have split these sets apart so they can, coast it out And that means this entire next year, we're going to get more Mega Evolution sets. And that's why when I heard you say that, it makes sense for like to get a Mega Fates set. And it's right there in the name, Mega Fates.
Yep.
Like, how crazy would that? I
It's
mean,
it's perfect.
it's literally. I mean, you got Mega Charizard X, which goes crazy. Mega Charizard Y, which goes crazy. I think that would
Yep.
be a both. I think I love Gliscopod, and Mega Gliscopod looks sick too with the white and blue and red.
Yeah, I like him
And
too.
and honestly, that's when you could probably introduce Mega Charizard, not Mega Rayquaza too. So and shiny,
For shiny, yeah, right.
shiny
Oh
Mega
yeah, of course. Oh
Rayquaza.
yeah. And then I just hope that they don't do the same artwork that they've done. You know how like with Hidden Fates, which I didn't mind it for Hidden Fates because they were just regular full arts, but
Right.
they'll do like the exact same carbon copy of a previous card and make it shiny. I
Mhm.
hope they do. I hope they do unique artworks for it, which I think they will. They've gotten better at not recycling the same artworks, but
They
yeah,
tested the waters with Paladin Fates, and that's why I got super
I
excited.
liked it. It was great. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
shiny
now it's
motion,
like we
they're
got full
fantastic.
arts and shiny. It's like
Dude,
that. Well done.
the Charizard from Paldean Fates goes hard. I've always loved that card. I don't know why it was like $70 when it came out, and I'm like, yes,
Right.
please.
And
I
more
like.
expensive than Bubble Mew.
Oh
So
wait, yeah. Oh,
everyone
Bubble Mew
hated Bubble
was
Mew. Everyone thought it was a
hated it,
child card. Yeah.
hated it, hated it. Real quick, what you want to read that comment there?
Oh yes.
I didn't want you to miss that one.
Thank you for his. Oh man. Okay. I grew up an army brat in Germany, close to yes. Oh, Kaiserslautern. Okay. So when I was stationed in Djibouti, Africa, and I had a class to go to. So I went to Stuttgart. So in the Patch Barracks, and then I did go to Munich. So I love Germany. I would love to go back. I got to on that deployment. You know, my wife is like, "Oh, you're dealing with what you're dealing with over there," and then she sees me going to Oktoberfest, and she's like, with the new with the 1-year-old, she's like, "I swear to God," I'm like, "Hi, honey, you know, gotta go to the tents and drink and see you later." Bye. Like, so what a time that was. And gosh, there's actually so much. Okay, kind of bring it back to Pokemon. There was so much Pokemon in the PXs, which is
Really?
yeah, well around that
That's
time it was
awesome.
like Stellar Crown. And so
I
I think
I have a I have a Stellar Crown German pack.
oh wow,
So
okay.
wait, is it so actually so the guy that said this is my friend, and he goes to Germany once a year, and he
Oh
brought me
yeah,
back
it's
some German
German in his
packs,
name. I didn't even
and
recognize
I'm
that.
pretty sure that I know I have Chilling Reign, I have a Brilliant Stars German pack, I think it's Stellar Crown, and then I have 4 packs. I can't remember what the other one is, but I have them in a sleeve in a team bag, and I have them back to back with the English variant of the same pack art. Isn't that so cool? So like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
flip it,
yeah.
it's 2 packs back to back, German and English. I would love to do that with like multiple languages. That would be cool, but it's so
Henry
hard to
does
find.
that. And people were
Oh,
giving
Henry
Henry.
goes hard
Yeah.
with. Wait, have you been on Henry's channel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm so
So
good, dude. There's so much, man. There's so much more to talk about. We need to get moving here on the topics because there's so much more to talk to you about, and
So for those
we're
who are just like
running
hopping
long.
in the stream, this is me and Krabby's first time actually meeting each other. So we're like, oh my gosh, you do that, you do that. It's
Yep.
Star Wars and this and that. So we're like
Yeah.
actually getting to know each other. We're doing so. Sorry about that,
Literally,
guys.
this is literally just like pretty much a hangout. Yeah, really a casual guys. So
This is
I'm
I
trying to
think
get
we
to all
should
your
do some more
questions.
lives.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, we absolutely will. So yeah, let me go back. We answered that. Yeah, we talked about that enough. But did you ever pull the Dragonite from evolving?
I did not.
No, didn't
Did
pull the
not. I
Dragonite.
pulled Noivern. I pulled Golurk. I I didn't pull I never pulled the EVVs for some reason. It was always the VMAXs.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I know,
That's
right? I
interesting.
was like, what is the V's the hard ones? Like, I don't know what's going on. But I consider myself lucky with Evolving Skies.
Yeah, I'll
100%.
say. Are you
This
mad that
question. Yes, okay.
Skeledirge is a clown themed alligator?
It is not a clown theme alligator. It is based on
It's
Dia de los Muertos. So,
Mexican, right? It's
yes,
yeah,
it's
Day of the
based
Dead.
off of a Skeledirge, which is a something that is in Mexican culture. So for those, I'm a nerd. I love necromancy, and I played a necromancer D&D, and they paint their faces, they paint so that Skeledirge is actually painted. So if you think about it, so it's a painted so it's very Latino. Like if you look at some pictures of how people paint themselves as skeletons. So that's what Skeledirge is based off of. And a mariachi and with the singing. And that's why Skeledirge is a performer with his when he stands up and sings
Yep,
the bird out.
yep.
So that's why I think Skeledirge is such a prime design. And when I saw Fuecoco and obviously his face being a mask, a skull mask
Yep.
as well, and it was just so perfect. Oh my gosh. So
I'm guessing
Skeledirge
that
is
was
not a
the
clown.
starter. That was your starter. I'm guessing from Scarlet
Any
Violet.
Gator Pokemon, and the fact that we only have 3 Gator Pokemon just makes me so mad. Gator
Wait,
Poke.
don't hold on. Don't tell me. I'm trying to think of the third. Um,
Okay, I'll wait.
besides obviously the Totodile line up to Frowley. That's you count
Mm-hmm.
that as one, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously we have
Come
oh
on.
of course yeah
Crocodile, baby.
Crocodile
Come on. That's where
Crocodile.
you started
Dude,
collecting. Come on, Generation
dude,
5.
this is unbelievable. Okay, now I have to, dude, hold the fort. Let me find a question. You're not gonna believe this, dude. You're not
Okay,
gonna believe it.
bring it on.
Let me find a question. See what happens in market once print shop is rolling. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that one. What do you think? That's a good question, Laughlin. How do you think? So it's not gonna be until like end of 2028. So we got like middle to end that's going to be fully operational. What do you think happens to the print runs when that factory opens? And what so right now they're pretty much capped out at 10 to 12 billion cards per year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know that. What do you think they go up to after that print facility opens?
So here's the thing. So around the time when we had an abundance amount of cards, that was around 11 billion. And when people think, oh, 10 billion to 11 billion, that's not that much. No, like a billion cards is an egregious amount difference. And what Pokemon's doing right now, they are catching up. Obviously, they are trying to meet demand. They've realized that demand of 10,000, is doing well. So I think they can go to 11 billion or excuse me, the 10,000, 11, 10 billion. They can probably go to 11 billion or even push it to 12 billion if they even wanted to. Now, if they do that, that means I think Pokemon has found a way to sell more items to more people. I think they're not doing more booster boxes because of they want to get the product to the more people. So that's why you're seeing the rise of ETBs being more scarce because people are buying all the ETBs because no more booster boxes or bundles. But I'm telling you, at that time, for when we were joined, I mean, I joined the hobby in 2022. Krabby can probably attest to ETBs were like you rip the ETBs open. They
Dude,
were
you can get
just like
them. My LGS at one point was selling ETBs for $29.
so.
$29.
Yeah, $30. So I'll be interesting to see what happens with the new percent. But I don't think it's just going to be like printing facility on, Pokemon market done. It's not going to work that way.
Yep.
It's going to be a slow grow. So I think what Pokemon's doing right now is going to be focusing onto the future. Um, Destin Rivals did hit 1 year, happy birthday about 5 days ago, but they have big things to, do right now. They have Winds and Waves coming up, their 30th anniversary, Rayquaza set, the Fate set coming out. So I think they're going forward. We're going to see a lot more of that, but anything mega back. I mean, Surging Sparks turned 2 this year.
Dude, that holy
Yeah.
crap! Surging Sparks just turned 2 in a couple months. That's insane. That's
So
insane.
that's
Less
why
than
I
a
think.
year. It goes out of rotation in less than a year. Yeah, block 2 of Scarlet and Violet is cooked. It's gone. Temporal Forces, Twilight, all that stuff. Like Surging and Twilight got huge ETB reprints last year.
Mhm.
Huge. They're done with those. I still believe we will get some kind of significant Destined Rivals reprint in the next year or two. What that looks like, is it booster boxes? I don't know. It might be ETBs, it might be collection boxes, it might be booster bundles. We don't know. But I think it'll be something. I'm going to guess and say by 2029, when they are fully operational, I think they
Mhm.
will be printing 20 billion cards. I
Yeah,
think
and
they'll double.
and that's nothing too. Um, I forget what the oh gosh, what's the printing facility called? What's the
Millennial
Millennial?
Print Group.
They print all sorts of TCGs.
Yep.
They print, so it's not everyone is thinking that it's going to be only Pokemon there. No,
And sports.
sports. Lorcana is cranking up. We're getting new TCGs left and right. One Piece, even freaking My Little Pony is having TCGs, like, and Gundam,
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z. Like, everyone is, so it makes sense for Pokemon to sell some of their printers for those TCGs to
Yep.
accumulate their time. So it's tough, and I think Henry has some.
Oh, I'm not on chat right now.
Oh,
Let's
I know.
go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Henry's going crazy in the chat. By the
Henry
way,
in the house. Henry, are you done with Strawberry? Gator Pokemon suck. Here we go. Here we go.
oh,
Is this a couple
oh,
minutes
I'm
ago?
winding up the punch right now.
Oh, good. Is
Crocodiles.
Henry still
No,
here? So,
no, I can't believe this.
drag. Okay, here we
Get
go.
that off the screen. Get it off the screen.
I hope Henry's still in here. This is so perfect. This is so perfect that he came in at this exact time. Because Henry, I was just searching for this. So during the black and white era, secret rares were actually still like kind of like a secret, and they were super freaking hard to hit. My first booster box when I got back into the hobby as a young adult in 2012, I told you a little earlier, was Dragons Exalted. Guess what I pulled out of my very first pack that I opened out of the booster box?
Dude, that card, yes. Oh, I'm so glad you showed that.
This is a secret. Anybody who doesn't know, this is a secret rare shiny crocodile
Oh
from
my
Dragons
gosh.
Exalted. I pulled this in 2012 when I just got back into the hobby. Yep.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This is one of my most coveted cards. This is one of my deepest personal collection cards that I own.
Dude, this card, no, it's not rage bait. It's not rage bait. Crocodile is the boy. He is the freaking boy. He's the man. He's the
I
gator.
was freaking out that I pulled this, right? And then when I found out that there was a Rayquaza shiny secret rare, I was pissed because I was like, why couldn't I have gotten the Rayquaza? But
Listen, it was meant to be.
Here's some more cards that I self pulled back
Mhm.
in those times. All the plasma stuff, Roaring Skies, some gold versus Seeker. And then this was a little more recent, but this is one of my favorite tag teams. I love this Eevee Snorlax.
I love the derpy one.
Love the
really
derpy.
derpy one.
Love the derpy. But gotta be rage bait.
Henry's coming in. Dude, okay, so Henry's been popping on everyone's streams, just because I know he's laughing right now. He's having a good time. He's like, what can I do? What's the thing that I can just Yeah, wait, hold up. Gator, show us your mid-era collection. I don't have a mid-era collection. I'm from Sword and Shield on. You know
So
that, Henry. He's look at him. He's crabby.
is
Control your audience.
is this considered mid-era? Right? Is black and white considered mid-era, Henry? I'm really bad with knowing when the cutoff is of everything. But
Prismatic is vintage. I'll just say right there.
oh,
So,
get out of here. Okay, now blasphemy.
now I'm rage bait.
Henry, how does my audio sound? Henry recommended that I buy this mic. So hopefully my audio sounds good. But
No wizard
let's
coats. No wizard coats. So as I said, so I'm the type of, and this is just me personally. I have, open Wizard of the Coast. When I started collecting, I'm collecting forward. I started from
Yeah.
Lost Origin. I'm going to collect forward from Lost Origin. So that's kind of like, well, I have Evolving Skies behind me. So I guess I collect in the era that I joined the hobby because it keeps me, as I said, like it keeps me level-headed. It keeps me engaged, and it keeps that nostalgia going. Yeah, like am I gonna spend like I could sell my entire collection and get a base set booster box, but I would be looking at one box on my shelf and be like,
yeah, that'd be the most boring basic collection ever. Yeah, like I have this weird I just want to show everybody this Raikou that I got really cool. This is just like a regular Raikou, but like it's from 2015 from what set? I don't even know what set it's from. I didn't even look what set it was from. I think it's from I don't even know what set this is from, but I picked this up today at a card shop, and I'm like, you know what? It's a 10-year-old Raikou. It's in great condition. I love the Legendary Beast. Gold version is my jam, my favorite game of all time. And just picking up little stuff like this, like this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. This is a $5 card. But guess what? I love it. I'm gonna enjoy the crap out of it. Like
who asked that question? Like this right there, like it just shows you that there is a way to enjoy this hobby.
100%. And seriously, if you want to, okay, and another reason I'm glad Henry's here. And Henry, this is all you, man. Henry got me into Chinese a few weeks ago. You can pick these up for like 12 or 13 bucks. Okay, this has 3 packs in it: Gem 1, Gem 2, and Gem 3. Seriously, the most fun opening experience you will ever have. Chinese exclusive stuff. And now I know this is an anomaly, but I pulled the Captain's Pikachu.
Oh wow!
And the Sleepy Umbreon, dude. 9th or 10th pack of Gem 2. I pulled the Umbreon, and third pack of Gem 5 pulled the Captain's Pikachu.
So
all
awesome.
exclusive. So guys, these are exclusive Chinese artworks. We are not getting these in English, in Japanese, in any other language.
One thing I really like about Chinese,
amazing.
and it's so I don't collect anything out of English, but as a collector / investor, Chinese is cooking for a lot of great reasons, because they're having exclusive cards. Like exclusivity, separates the men from the boys, right? And in fact, the one thing I really love about Chinese, Pokemon, is that they're including the anime in the cards.
Yep.
So the last time we've included anime Pokemon was Ash's Pikachu, or Team Rocket from Hidden Fates, and that's Team Rocket with Wobbuffet and Meowth. The other Team Rockets with Jesse and James were based off of the game Jesse and James.
Right.
So I have not seen another card or another set Pokemon that includes what's happening in the anime. And that's why I love that, Chinese is including that, because, a lot of I think the Chinese market is very brand new to getting into it. And that's when, Pokemon Horizons is coming out. So it's like, we might even get Roy's Black Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza.
Oh my gosh,
That would be insane.
Dude, could you imagine if Mega Fates has a trainer gallery? Dude, it's all over. That'd be better than the 30th. That would be Mike drop. I'm not breaking my brand new microphone. First time I'm using it.
Yeah,
Dude, there's so much they can do. They know what they're doing, and as much as they frustrate me sometimes, the Pokemon Company, with some of the decisions they make. And so UNC says right here, Krabby, you need all the evolutions now. It's connected art. I was bidding on Leafeon and Sylveon earlier today on an auction, so I'm absolutely getting all 4 of them.
I actually saw
It's an Eevee, an Umbreon, a Sylveon, and a Leafeon. They all connect. They're
there
amazing.
is a sequential one of that
No,
that
don't do
I've
this to
looked
me.
at. I know. I'm sorry.
So believe it or not, even though I got a ton of CGC slabs, I am a raw collector at heart. I prefer my cards. I want to be able to touch them. I do like them in a top load or in a penny sleeve or whatever, but I enjoy my cards raw for the most part. I really wanted to encapsulate the cards, my childhood cards, and when I got back in, just because I wanted them to be preserved in the condition they were in at that time, and I can always crack them out later. So.
And you can buy all 4 right now, $395. If you want to talk about starting somewhere,
Um, is
and
that
then you
PSA? What PSA and are they
that's
all?
raw. That's raw.
Oh, that's raw. Okay, 3. Oh,
I'm seeing.
That's a little expensive.
Oh, look in
You
China.
you can get the Umbreon for like 90 or 100, Sylveon for 60 or 70. They're not that
Yeah.
expensive.
Oh,
They're so I'm trying to snatch them up quick because the 151 exclusives, the Pikachus and the Gengar, those went crazy. 1500, 700, 600. All of the gem pack, the first Captain's Pikachu has gone pretty crazy, but from Gem 2 forward, they're super affordable. Well, there's a Fuecoco exclusive, Chinese
yeah.
exclusive. Do you have that card?
No, I don't.
No, you got to pick that up, man. That's a great place
I
to
know
start.
I'm the Gator, and I'm lacking all my Gators.
Yeah, man, you got to get that
Um,
exclusive. So,
now,
they're yeah, Chinese is really cool.
Henry, I just say, where's my Wizard of the Coast? The only Wizard of the Coast Pokemon I will pick up, and this is my chase. This is your Gold Star Rayquaza. I want to own the first edition PSA 10 for Alligator.
Oh, good call.
I'm not gonna get myself a first edition Charizard. I'm not doing that. But my first edition, my big like, oh my gosh, this is my grail, would be that. And you know what? Maybe one of these days I work my way up there. The grind and everything. Maybe I get it. Maybe I get it.
Dude, that's a
Maybe
great
I
call.
don't.
You're making me think about my Grail card that I want, and yeah, I really want a probably a C. I mean, see certain cards I do want graded when it's not a whole set that I'm collecting, but I really want the reverse hollow Articuno from Legendary Collection. Articuno is one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon, and that's that card in a 10 goes for a lot of money. But I'm simple. It's so funny
Hey,
you mentioned
simple
that.
saves money.
Yeah, simple does save money. You want to hear a really funny story?
Bring it on. That's why we're here.
In 1999 into 2000, my appendix burst. I was a few hours away from dying. And I was in the hospital for like a week or two, and I was like 7 or 8 years old, right? And in the hospital bed, I don't know why, for some reason on the TV, QVC was on, and freaking
QVC, yes, okay.
and dude, freaking Ken Golden was on, shilling the starters and the Neofile, like the Typhlosion for Alligator and Meganium and Bayleaf and the whole all 9 of them, and was selling them all in PSA 10 condition. I remember, I think it was for $999.99 for $1,000. You could get all 9, and I wanted them so bad. I had played gold version already at that point.
Yeah.
It was like my favorite thing ever, and I had collected like jungle fossil base set or whatever. And I remember begging my mom and dad to get me to get them for me. And they're like, no. And I just remember
Absolutely.
crying. I remember crying. And full circle, as an adult, you of course I went and bought one of the sealed Neo files, and I have them in a binder now. It's upstairs. But I have them all, like, and it's like it's just so crazy. I love Gen 2 so much. What's your favorite gen? Is Gen 2 your favorite gen as well?
Okay, so controversial. Even though I love for alligator like to the core. I have a big, deep love for Johto, but it's actually Generation 3.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I love Generation 3. Like
That's Hoenn,
I'm
right?
yeah, Hoenn. Like the concept of having a new rival team like Team Magma, Team Aqua, the
Love it.
story,
Yep.
the expansion, going like the different weather conditions, like going through the powdered like ash too from the mountain. Love that area. Going into the mountain, it's beautiful in there. Like it was like it blew my mind as a kid.
Yeah.
And I remember I was, I think, gosh, I was like third grade when third grade when
Sounds about right.
Emerald came out. And I remember it was the day it was released, and I had a football game, and mom said, like, hey, if you win this game, I'll take you to Toys R Us and I'll get you Pokemon Emerald. I never played harder in my entire life. I don't know how my kid heart could hit that hard, but
Yeah,
I destroyed anyone that got in my way for that Pokemon Emerald.
that's
And
awesome.
and obviously, like, it didn't mean a lot to people now, but when you saw the Pokemon move for the first time, like the sprites, you
Yep.
lost your freaking mind. Crystal
Yeah.
was awesome.
Because
Like,
to that point, they were just up. They would move forward, but they didn't actually have any motion to them.
yeah, so
Yep.
Pokemon Crystal introduced the moving Pokemon, and then Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out and they took it away. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, no. I love this game. And then Emerald, and it showed again. I'm like, it's like Crystal. It's like Crystal. So it was like, that's why I love Generation 3 so much.
Yeah. That's awesome. I missed Gen 3 completely.
Mhm.
I did not
Oh, wow.
I did not play the game. And you know what? To this day, um, is that the only games that I haven't played some iteration of? Because I went back and I played Diamond.
Mhm.
Um, I went back and I played Sword and Shield. I didn't play Sun and Moon. I missed Sun and Moon,
Mhm.
the games. I never played the game. Um, so Sun and Moon and Ruby Sapphire might be the only two that I missed, actually.
I would
Um,
say,
yeah,
I think there's an emulator, not emulator.
I
Pokemon
refuse.
is, right. Well, I am playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, not to plug myself on my channel, but the Pokemon has constantly teased that they're going to be bringing Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire to the Switch 2.
They have to.
And
Gold
then
and Heart Gold, Soul Silver first, please.
I think okay, so yes, actually, no. That's right. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, and the reason why they want to release Ruby and Sapphire but not Emerald is because they're going to release it next year. Because
Oh,
if you why play Ruby and Sapphire when it's Emerald? So Pokemon's trying to make some extra, extra
of course,
cash
right.
from.
So you think they're gonna do that this year? I mean, I hope so.
I
They
think
draw.
they're gonna
They
do it
did
this year. I
they
think so.
I loved that they a few days before Pokemon Day and the big Pokemon Presents,
Yeah,
they like teased Fire Red Leaf Green and we're like, really, this is the reveal league, whatever. And then they just dropped it a few days before and you could buy it. It's like, oh, sweet.
yeah,
I really hope they do the same thing with Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like, you know
and
what?
I
Boom, here it is. I will take a week off of work to play Heart Gold. I never got to so Gold version is my favorite video game. I'm serious.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Gold version is my favorite video game of all time. I played through it as a kid 3 full times I played with each starter
Mhm.
to completion. Um, I played it as an adult multiple times, play through. I still have my Game Boy Color from 1990, whatever, with my original gold cartridge. I had to open it and replace the battery and like get a little welding kit and figure out how to do it through YouTube
Oh my
so it would
gosh.
save. Like
Wow.
it's crazy because the save files were a little battery in there. So I had to replace the battery in the cartridge to keep playing it, the original. Um,
Crystal is
I
my
I
absolute favorite.
I
I love
refuse to
Crystal.
play. I know about the emulators and stuff. I want to play it on an official. I don't want there to be any kinks or any like cheats or what. I want to play it as intended in its original form. And I've heard that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best games they've ever put out. Like I
Yeah.
know they're a remake, but I've heard they're just absolutely unbelievable. So I cannot wait to play it. Please, Pokemon, just give us the Yu-Gi-Oh's doing it.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh is releasing classic collection video games and putting them all just in like one thing or whatever. There's no reason, and they're like $20. I'll pay 40. I'll pay. I don't care. Just like people that want to complain about it, don't buy it. Go play your emulator, whatever. I don't like
Mhm.
whatever. Like you can buy these cartridges that have like 1,000 games on them. Every Pokemon game, it's like they're got to be laggy and crappy. Like no, thank you.
And definitely in Tin
But
Hat again. Pokemon likes to always utilize the games. Guys, if you want to know what is coming next, play the damn games. I'm just telling you right now because it
yeah,
just shows you everything that's going to be let out. But this is the Tin Hat that they're going to be releasing Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. And I think that's when that rumor is that we're going to get the Sapphire and Ruby set.
I heard that those are on the docket for next year, like
Mm-hmm.
a Gen 3 set, like Black Bolt White Flare.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that's the next summer specialty set. But that's crazy if they do that to end off the Mega. Oh my gosh! I mean, it would be interesting to pick that though because Mega wasn't around during Gen 3.
So they did Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
They did. That's right.
So that there's a reason why
Of
those
course, duh. That's where Mega Rayquaza came from. Duh.
so that's why Mega Rayquaza is only getting featured in Mega Evolution right now is because it was heavily featured in the DLC. That's why guys say
Yep.
play the damn game, you will
Right.
know what's coming out.
Right.
And I think Hoopa is going to be in that set too because Hoopa really is involved with Rayquaza.
We have to be getting a Mega Raichu X and Y set. We have to.
So I think the way I'm seeing Aura Seeker is Garchomp Z, Absol Z.
Yep.
And it's going to have Lucario Z. It's going to have all the 3 Z's. And I think it's going to have, maybe Crabominal. It might have Heatran. Like it's going to have DLC Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I think Storm Emeralda, I think that's the name of it.
Yep. We're going to see that within a week or two. We should start seeing the.
And I think of Storm,
I
think Thunder, Lightning, Raichu.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
that's it. It's all Mega Evolutionary is only going to get better, guys. It's only going to get better. Big love from Australia. I don't know about you. I have a ton of people that watch and comment from Australia.
It's because we're on so late.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But no, all my normal videos post at 8 a.m. though, Eastern time, and and everyone from Australia seems so nice. Like Pokey. I don't know if you follow Pokeyaz. Like, just seems like the nicest guy ever. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's try to catch up with some chat here, dude.
We're ranting. I'm sorry, guys.
We're already gonna schedule another live stream together. In fact, I'm already getting booked up for weeks out, man. So I might get you on for like July or something. Or like we
How
might
about
book
this?
it already.
You come on my channel.
I'll come on your channel.
Even
better. Even better. Yeah, dude. Which I can't believe I didn't say this earlier. If you haven't yet, please go subscribe to the PokeGatr. I have his link in the description below. Get him to 1,000. You're coming up on 1,000.
I am.
You're think. Close.
Okay, let's see.
Officially,
as I'm looking at my channel right now, folks.
Guys, go pump right now. Go subscribe.
I am 880, so that's 120. Guys,
120
if you
away,
want to
guys.
join the Gator Gang and join the swamp, that's what I like
Oh,
to call
the
my.
Gator Gang. I like it. What should I need your help. I need to do
Okay.
I was thinking like the Krabby Crew, something
Ooh,
like that. The Krabby
see,
Clan, the Krabby Crew. I
I
don't
like
know.
Krabby Crew because you do
The
this Krabby Crew.
Krabby Crew. Yep, the crabs, yeah, something like that. Well,
The
I like
Krabby
that.
Crew,
I like
baby.
that. Which big announcement coming at the. You know what? I teased it in my video yesterday, and I'm doing an announcement tomorrow on my video, but I will do it for the people watching live and for you, Gator. At the end of this live stream, I have a huge announcement to make. So little teaser there for the end. But okay, let's go to the start questions quick. Some people have been waiting a really long time.
I'm so
I'm
sorry,
sorry. I'm
guys.
sorry, guys.
We're
We
having a freaking
just
blast.
yeah. Next time we'll be a little more. Once we get to know each other better, then we'll be able to kind of just Oh, we already did that one. We did that one. Here we go. This one. So Dion Lewis, he asked this like a long time ago. Oh, not that long ago
We'll
actually.
do Rochambeau. We'll go
Um,
really quick.
with the current PSA changes, do current PSA slabs decrease or increase in increase? That's I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much exposition or whatever needed for that one. Like, yeah, no, they will absolutely I mean, higher is more expensive and
Scarcity.
it's going to be more scarce. So yeah, the perfect formula there. So
And the weird thing is too, because of PSA closing the doors, that's going to keep people more in the hobby because people submit their cards. If they're not going to get their cards for another year, that means they're going to stay in the hobby and wait for it.
yep.
Oh, actually, Henry. I got one Wizard of the Coast.
I love the laugh.
Look at this.
That evil laugh, man. Let's go.
And it's Japanese.
Oh, Henry's
Come
gonna be
at
having
me.
there it is, man. There it is.
And I
Boom.
got
Oh,
Totodile and I got Croconaw. Come at me.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I just picked
I
up
don't want to hear from you anymore, Henry.
I just picked up a Bayleaf today.
Ooh, look at that. E-reader too.
So Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium is my favorite line from Gen 2. But I'm not a big Meganium fan. I was the weirdo kid. I did not want my Bayleaf to evolve. I stopped evolution multiple times. I really like Bayleaf. I think they overdid it with Meganium a little bit. But yeah, Bayleaf's one of my favorite Pokemon. So
It's just
if
because
anybody has, hey,
yeah.
I have a bounty out on Krabby, Sitting Cuties, Krabby, and Bayleaf. They're sold out on Pokemon Center. I'm looking for minty ones with the tag. I will pay over market.
Wow. Okay. Let's
Dude,
go.
do you know how many? Dude, let's talk about for a second. Well, here, let's get through the questions and then we'll talk about the broader picture.
Yeah, everyone's saying we have really good chemistry, so that's freaking awesome.
That's good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. So I talked about this on my channel a little bit yesterday or 2 days ago about oh my gosh, now I'm totally blanking what I was gonna say. We were just talking about something I wanted to make a point and I forgot. Dang it. Okay, we'll just move on and we'll come back to it. Yep, we just got to that. Black or White. I did not play Black. Did you play Black and White? I heard those games are good too.
I played every single one.
You've played everything. You haven't missed a single game.
When I said like I am a Pokemon nerd, like I did not collect the TCG. I deep dived into the games. I know where everything is. I know where every Pokemon is, every route is. I can actually sketch out probably sketch out routes.
I'm gonna test you.
Okay.
Not really, but I'm very curious. This is gonna be interesting because I don't know if I've met anyone else that actually loves this game. What are your thoughts on Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee?
It's definitely a game that got the kids involved. I did not like it.
Why didn't you like it?
It was too easy.
Way too easy. It was definitely.
It was.
Okay,
wait a second. It held your hand, and I did appreciate seeing the Pokemon walking around. Right.
I wouldn't say it held your hand more than Blue and Red version did.
blue and red version, they didn't give you any information.
Well, yeah. Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying
blue and
with
red
some of the
version, like
NPCs.
literally
Okay.
just
See,
blue and
but if
red
you
version, like
already
threw you out
knew
in the world, and they
for
said, "Good luck."
yeah.
Yeah, I almost like,
Okay, I see
how
what you're
the
saying,
heck
but
do I get this
that
old
doesn't
man out of the road?
yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. But see, playing it as an adult, you already knew all those things anyway, so it
Yeah.
didn't matter. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
with the way I looked at those games is I got to explore Kanto with beautiful graphics. The game is beautiful. Like the
Mhm. Mhm.
I love the whole just the way they did it is awesome. The Pokemon having Kanto in the overworld is incredible.
The fact you can
Absolutely,
ride on every single Pokemon is
you can ride
insane.
on every single Pokemon.
Roll on,
Um,
you're literally rolling on
the
electrode if you ride
the
electrode.
catching mechanic I thought was fine. Everybody hated it. I liked it. It wasn't
I
really a battle. It made the game you could play through faster, but there was a lot of content in the game. They added on after you beat the game,
Mhm.
you had to fight green and you had to fight blue and you had to fight
Mhm.
red and you could mega evolve your Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. How
I did like
freaking cool
that.
was
I did
that?
like that. Okay. Okay.
Like,
Okay. All right.
and then the master trainers were so hard to beat, dude. Holy crap. In case you haven't played, after you get your 8 badges and you beat the Elite Four and the champion, these master trainers, 150 of them show up all over Kanto, and you have to go find and each one has one Pokemon and one for every Kanto Pokemon, and you can only battle 1v1 with them with the same Pokemon. And they're all
I
like
didn't know
level
that one. Yeah.
what?
I didn't know that one. Yeah, you got me. You found
Then you didn't even battle red then
I
because you have
didn't.
to beat 6 of them in order to unlock, and then red shows up outside Indigo League and you go and he's got level like 80 Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Pikachu, like it's
Snorlax.
insane.
Yeah.
So it's so hard, dude. It's you got to get up to like level 100 basically to
Yeah, like I
it's
beat the
crazy.
game
It's a
and
fun
then
it's a grind like and the exploring Kanto with those graphics, there's no game that's the
I
best
did
graphics for
appreciate
a
that.
Kanto game. Like it's not 8-bit like or 16-bit like Heart Gold's or like Fire Red Leaf Green. It actually
Mhm.
has really good graphics and it's smooth and it's just awesome, dude. It's like it's so nostalgic and just I'll just turn it on sometimes and just go walking around because you have the Pokemon in the overworld, you have all the SSN is there, you have all the nostalgic stuff,
I will
and
say
it's great. I love Let's
I
Go
didn't
Pikachu.
realize how big Haunter was because Haunter
Haunter's freaking huge.
huge,
Yes.
and like that's
Yep.
why I was like, oh, so it actually showed like how big Pokemon are in that
Dude,
game. I really did appreciate that.
yeah, Violet City, right?
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Violet City is in Johto.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Wait, it's
Violet
Pallet
Town,
Town.
Violet
No,
City.
Violet City is Kanto. So
Oh,
because you
that's Kanto
had
too.
yeah, so Kanto is based off of a coloring palette. That's why Palette Town.
Oh, Pallet
So you
Town.
have
Makes sense.
yeah, so that's
Okay.
all the towns are based
Yeah,
off of colors.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, but
A little bit of Pokemon knowledge for you.
yeah.
All right, good
Anyway,
one.
man, we're getting deep tonight. This is great. So yeah, I really like those games a lot. Now Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, yeah, we won't talk about those. Those were
No.
bad. Um, but I was playing those at like the same time in Sword and Shield. It was cool. The only good thing about those is I got since I had a save file for the other games on my Switch, I got the Mew and the Jirachi early on and just wrecked.
I think Violet I think I was wrong about Violet City.
Ooh,
I think so. Maybe
did I just own the self-proclaimed encyclopedia of video game
maybe
knowledge?
Violet City Gym.
Ooh, Violet City
Oh
is
no,
Central
it's
Johto.
Faulkner. It's the first city in that's so
Wait, no,
true.
it's New Barktown, and then isn't it Cherry Grove?
Violet City Gym is the first gym in Johto.
Oh, the first gym. The first
Yeah.
gym. That makes sense. And then yeah, because is it Cherry Grove or Cherry Wood? They don't have a gym in that one.
Mm-mm.
Um, Boom. I know my gold version.
You did. You got
Um,
me.
so and it makes sense that they wouldn't have a violet and a lavender in the same map because it's both like a purple.
That's true.
So that makes sense actually. You mount so you think there's a lot of colors. Well, obviously colors are a huge theme in every Pokemon game. I mean, let's be real. It's a huge part of all the games. But
Okay,
yeah.
wait.
But yeah.
Let's
Anyway.
keep it rolling.
Okay, what else do we got here? Yeah, and any chance PSA flood was done on purpose, the reason to create longevity and value, or do you no, no, they wouldn't bottleneck on purpose. They want the cash flow. They want to
Mhm.
burn and churn. They're over 2 million cards a month. They don't want well, I heard it's up to like 14 mil now, 14 million card backlog.
It's egregious.
It's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if they start closing more tiers. Although they have to be terrified with all the competition this time around. CGC has a
PSA,
real market
yeah,
share now.
PSA can't screw up right now, and they're under the magnifying glass right now.
Yeah, they are for sure. No, Charizard hat. I don't think that's true. It wasn't for the mobile game. Like you could connect Pokemon Go to it
Mhm.
for the Safari Zone, which I hated that. But other than that, it was just normal game. All the full storyline with Team Rocket and everything. Actually, they expanded. That was another thing about Pokemon Go. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. They actually expanded the storylines of some of the plots and stuff, so it made it a
Mhm.
little longer. So that was
Yeah.
really cool. It was actually a grind to get through. What is it? Sell at not Celadon. Yeah, Celadon. What's it? Oh my gosh,
Ceruledon. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on here.
what's it called? Silphco.
Oh, yeah, Silphco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silphco. Yeah. Um, you guys won't believe me, but I opened 5 fusion packs in 2021 for Gengar, Espeon, Celebi, and Gold Flaffy. Graded them all a 10. The
Let's go,
batching,
Geo.
Fusion Strike batching too. It was. I mean, you had employees stealing cards. Who knows what was going on? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I believe every story, like because, not every story, but any batching issue story, there's been some wacky stuff. Collectors owns PSA. They are sponsored so many content creators now. I think feedback on the slabs. Yeah, but when you say sponsoring, it's usually just affiliate links, right? Like I
Mhm.
don't think it's an actual sponsorship. Like I know that, you know, Opossum Bud made a video about Coltrane Orion a couple weeks ago. That's the only reason I'm going to mention him. You know, Coltrane Orion has an affiliate link, and then if you click through it, he gets a kickback or whatever. I wouldn't really call that a sponsorship. Affiliate links are a little different than
No,
sponsorship.
it's kind of like a cheap way of companies finding a way to get people to use them without paying them.
Yeah, right. They only
Um,
pay them if you actually bring
and
someone
that's
to
coming
them.
from somebody who was a CEO of a company. I had my uh, oh my gosh, what's the called athlete program for
Oh,
my
okay.
fitness company. And at that time, 2018 was like the jump for Instagram. Everyone wanted to become an influencer. Everyone wanted to become an fitness influencer. So I said, okay, well, you can be a part of a fitness brand. Here's my link. Bring people to my company, and then it just flew off like that. So that's the same thing
Yeah.
that PSA is doing.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. Um, Here's actually a good question. We haven't talked much market tonight.
We just talked about
Which is
just being
great. Which I
freaking
love it. I
Pokemon
love.
nerds.
I'm glad. It's so nice, dude. It's so nice to get a break from all that. 2 Phantasmal Flames booster boxes or 1 Rivals booster box. Can we zoom in? How do we oh wait, no, that's just me.
Enhance.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
I'm
using my
botching
hands. We're
this.
swimming.
Okay,
Guys, help! Help!
okay. Okay. He
I
has 5 Destined Rivals booster boxes back there.
So the reason why I say Dustin Rivals over Phantasmal Flames is not a deep set. It is
Not at
one of
all.
the most beautiful Charizard cards ever, right? But
Yes.
guess what? I can also argue the Charizard UPC card is way better looking, featuring a more popular Pokemon with Mewtwo.
Wait, what?
Charizard UPC from Sword and Shield has yeah.
Sword and Shield. Okay, Sword and Shield. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about the UPC from this
No.
past year.
No, no, no.
Yes.
So I can
Those.
argue
Oh
I can
man.
argue that.
Or
So
the Godzilla Zard.
yeah, you got
I
Godzilla, you
love the
got the
Godzilla Zard.
Sleepy Zard.
Sleepy,
Yeah. So I
dude.
can get yeah. Go
How
ahead.
did we all miss that? You were in the hobby then, right? You were back in for that, right?
They're right there. I bought them
Yeah.
all.
Well, yeah, I know, but because you said you just got back in it, so I wasn't sure. You got back in during
Lost Origin. So
Lost Origin. That's right. So
UPCs
that was
came out
that just came out then.
just
That's
came
what I
out.
knew. I knew it was close. Okay.
People were
So
buying those
yep.
UPCs for 250. It was crazy
And then they
at that time.
tanked to 70, and that's when I
Mhm.
bought my one UPC. Um, I didn't make that mistake with the Mega X EX one, but
Mhm.
yeah, I still have one Sword and Shield Charizard UPC, and man, those promos I just don't like. It just goes to show you how so many people are sheep in this hobby and will just follow whatever YouTuber is saying or whatever. Like
Mhm.
anybody who really is just, and I just wasn't, I'm not a Charizard collector. Like I like Charizard, but I'm not like, I don't go out of my way to collect Charizard cards. Um, so I wasn't like going out and buying 10 copies of those like I should have been, just to be able to advance my collection later.
I'm not a
But
flipper. I don't do that, man. I just buy what I want my collection, and then sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't buy stuff with the thought of I'm going to be able to trade this later for something I do want, because
Mhm.
I know I can recognize when, okay, I don't like this that much, but I like it enough to have it in my collection and know that other people like it a lot, right?
Agreed.
Um and that's just come with time, like, with 10 plus years in the hobby. You just kind of collect, because I've told this story on my channel a lot as well. There for a while, man, I just what like 2019 through like 2022, 2023, I wanted one of everything, no matter
Mhm.
what it was. Booster box, ETB, every set, every collection box, everything. Dude, it was crazy. It like,
Yeah.
and I stopped that. I'm like, I need to stop. It's just too much, and I traded a lot, sold off a lot, and I also sold off a lot before my daughter was born, because I just didn't know what was coming, right? And in
Yep.
hindsight, I shouldn't have done that, but it was the responsible thing to do.
Mhm.
Um, but I mean, the hospital bill was big, but luckily it wasn't as big as we thought it was going to be.
Well, thank good.
So,
Thank goodness.
but yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, anyway, Dio brings up a good point. The problem is there's too many Charizard cards. Exactly. Major Charizard fatigue. Like, but people, but like people,
We're,
it's Charizard. I don't know.
we're about to get two versions of the base set Charizard in the 30th anniversary. We're going to get the one without the stamp and one with the first edition stamp. And that
Wait, what?
yeah,
No.
so we're getting potentially a first edition Charizard stamp 30th anniversary.
So I had two theories on that. One, I think they just accidentally showed the first edition one on that slide.
Right. Like it could be
Or
that.
I think they might just put the stamp on the first edition one.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
that's what I
part,
mean. It's going
yeah.
to be
Oh,
first
okay.
edition with the Pikachu.
With this, right. I don't think we'll get another one besides that Charizard.
I think, I think that would be such an incredible move for those for who've always wanted to own a first edition,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be
Charizard.
awesome. Put the stamp
And
on for sure. Put the first edition stamp with the 30
mhm,
with the Pikachu, and then that's it. That's going to be the only Charizard card. I don't
because
think there'll
these
be another
cards
one.
are not made for the TCG game. This is
No,
only specifically because
for
they're not,
collectors.
yeah, for collectors.
They're not even
So
playable.
they're
Yep.
not even playable. So
Yep.
that's why I think I saw that and I was like, that actually does make sense.
There was a couple other first. It was the Lugia first edition too. There
No,
was a couple
because
other first edition.
first edition Celebi and first edition Sneasel.
Sneasel. Okay, that was it.
So
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the anniversary sets. I'm not a fan of the reprints. But I like some of the illustration rares. We still have to see like 20 illustration rares, by the
mhm,
way, because the classic collection will not be a part of the numbered set. It's a whole separate subset. So
mhm.
there's like 188 cards in the set. It's going to be a huge anniversary set.
And guys, please, 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 please. I know the secret sauce is out. I know keeping sealed is king. Sealed is going to get you a house and everything, guys. But like I'm telling you right now, normal Pokemon takes time. Investing in Pokemon is boring. Okay? It's boring. It takes time to cook, it takes time to go places. So let it do its thing. And there's going to be so much out there. There's just going to be so much out there. Just pick it up when you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, they're gonna print a lot. They we're almost at the point where it is an absolute carbon copy Groundhog Day of
Mhm.
2021. Like anniversary year, Logan Paul, PSA shutting down.
It's so weird how it's like one for one.
It's so
It's
weird.
literally one for one.
It's exactly the
Oh
same.
my gosh.
And I think that the reason that so much other sets are so short on supply is because they're printing the crap out of the 30th anniversary. Team Rocket Joey, who you had on your, I didn't get to watch you guys last night. I
Mhm.
have it on my watch list. I'm excited to go watch you guys. But you know, he seems like he has some kind of insider information. I don't know, you know, you never know with him, but
Yeah.
he's pretty adamant that they only print the anniversary sets during the fiscal whatever anniversary year, and
They
that
do.
like after it's done, like it's done, like there's no shot at reprints after, like in 2027, so that they print they like basically every printer right now is printing 30th anniversary, like, and that's probably it, right?
So for people who don't know what fiscal means, fiscal year starts in October, and that means October last year.
Oh, I thought it was March.
Nope. Well, that's military fiscal. So fiscal year starts in October 1st and goes through
Okay.
September 29th.
Okay.
So if you think
I
about
thought
that,
Pokemon was March because they always release the print numbers from March to March.
it could be different, but that's
Yeah.
that's military. But like, if that's
Right.
the case, if it's March to March, then goodness freaking gracious, we're gonna be. But even that's like
Yeah.
and if it started in October, guys, if it started in October last year, do you understand how fiscal year varies by industry? Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
correct, Trojan Hat. Thank you for saying that.
That makes sense.
Uh, but yeah, even though like Joey's going to be very bullish, and Joey's going to be like going because that's when he started his collection. I even asked that question. It's like, what got you into the hobby? What got you to make that shift to become that investor? And he said anniversary sets, because no matter what you do with anniversary sets, it will go up in 5 years. None of this, none of this.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta do the big moves. I gotta buy brilliant. I gotta buy fusion at 80 because I know it's gonna hit 1,000. None of this like weird connecting the dots. It's as simple as there's gonna be a 35th. There's gonna be a 40th.
Right.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be right with an anniversary set. I'll be right back because I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm thinking about selling off um some of my celebrations, my 25th anniversary stuff. We'll see what happens, but if it pumps to a certain level, you know, like I said, I opened a good amount of celebrations, and I think, yeah, I think I would rather put that into some other stuff. There's so much good stuff coming. The Rayquaza set, if Mega Fates is coming, I would much rather have the Mega Fates set than a couple celebrations things. But you know, we'll see what happens. But if you could have one Pokemon in real life as a friendly pet, who would you choose and why? I pick Growlithe. Seems fun and resourceful, and he can like cook you dinner, like fire breathe your steaks and stuff. Um, Man, if I could have one Pokemon in real life, oh man, that's tough. Snorlax would be fun. Eevee's adorable. I'm just going through the cards that I have right in front of me. Um, what Pokemon would be the most resourceful for you? Um, Man, Rotom would be like AI. That's a good question. Squirtle would be an adorable. You said as a friendly pet. I think Squirtle would be fun. You never have to worry about a fire. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I have to see the list of all the Pokemon. Um, Eevee's a fox. Fox would be really cool to have as a pet. All the cats in I'm a big cat guy, but all the cats in Pokemon are kind of like mean. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. We'll see what Gator thinks when he gets back. Hidden Fates are for me. He's gonna look up more. Let me see if I'm product to rip. Yeah. Um, all the celebration boxes look stupid and cheap outside of the sealed mini tin display, ETBs, UPC. The sealed mini tin display of celebrations is awesome. But yeah, the ETBs, I don't like how they all look. So I hope they mix up the 30th, but they probably won't. I mean, it has the same set name, so it's celebrations again. Um, sell all but those. The mini, yeah, I'm not. I have yeah, I'm not selling my mini tin display. I have a mini tin display of almost everything. I really enjoy those. The artwork on those is just so cool. So, but that's why I sold my PSA 10. Is our pop like 22K? Oh wow, yeah. Wait, Bio collects 34,000 submitted. Oh yeah, the total submitted and then the gem rate 22,000. Okay. I thought you were saying you could see how many were submitted in the system right now. I wish they would show that, but I don't think they do. Um Hidden Fate Zard for me is the one to look at more than anything. Consider more modern, even the Sword and Shield ones. Yeah, I love the Hidden Fate Zard a lot. One of my favorite cards. Because all of the Hidden Fates Shiny Vault is some of my favorite cards. So because I just love Hidden Fates. I mean, you just have so many Pokemon that full art shinies. I love the shinies so much. They're so much fun. But let me see. I think I got through. If I missed your question, drop it again. I think I got through all the questions. We'll pull this back up again here for Gator when he gets back. Yeah, we got to that question, but yeah, no, I appreciate you guys being here. We just hit 2 hours. We're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon after he gets back, and then I am gonna say what my big announcement is. Excited to tell you guys that. Which generation is your entire team? Oh yeah, I don't know what gen they introduced the experience share. That was annoying. Um, who's better selling IP? Who's better for selling eBay or TCG player? I would say eBay. I mean, eBay is a lot more versatile, right? Like you can list however you want. You have pictures. I think it's a little easier to change your pricing, and you can do auctions on eBay. You can't do auctions on TCG Player. I personally sell a lot on eBay. I've never sold. So let me back up. I've never sold on TCG Player. So I would not have a good expertise in that. I follow a lot of people that follow on TCG Player. I've bought a lot off of TCG Player, but I've never sold on it. So I have sold hundreds and hundreds of cards on eBay, and will continue to do so. It's very easy. Listing can be a pain, but honestly now with eBay, you just search the card that you're listing, and you find a good one that sold for a good amount, and then you say sell one like this. You click it, it populates everything for you. And like I said, I always pick one that sold for a high amount because they must have had a good listing, unless it was like Shieldbit or something. But just check and always check it, check the details, make sure they're right, and then just put your price in, and boom, done. It's pretty quick and easy to list on eBay, but man, I'm just seeing the background in this card now. The background on this card is so cool. There's a lot of details and different like food flying around and stuff. But gotta love the derpy Snorlax and the Eevee. The Eevee's not that derpy in this actually, but really, really cool card. Um, but yeah, I don't know what Gator must have fell in the swamp. What up? What up? M to the A hobbies. What's going on? Hope you're having a good night. Dio. Now the Dark Sylveon and Zar. Oh, those are great. I have the. So what's interesting about those is you have the separate boxes for Sylveon and Charizard, and then you have the combined one. I have the combined one, which I really like, and it has both promos. And then well, yeah, right here, Dio, right here's your Pikachu V Union. I like that a lot as well. And this is the one that has the playmat in it too. So really cool. Really cool one there. Um, but yeah, cards themselves are okay. um, he ate an Eevee. Wait, did he really? Oh my gosh, it almost it almost does look like he just ate an Eevee. That's hilarious. And then it's dump truck. That's really funny. Ate an Eevee. But yeah. Um,
Good news. I'm not in the doghouse.
that's good. That's good.
I was just checking with my wife.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. Here, so this is the one you missed. If you could have one Pokemon in real life as a friendly pet, who would you choose and why?
Toto.
Oh, really? Totodile.
Mm-hmm.
You would
It's
want an alligator in your house.
well, Totodile is a very friendly, happy, joyful Pokemon.
Yeah.
I know from his interactions with the world in the anime.
Yeah, hilarious.
He is hilarious. He is, I need that. And I think I would get along just fine with that. But if I'm thinking about realistic, okay, let's think. Realistically, if I had a Pokemon, I would actually have a Houndoom because I have
Okay.
a black German Shepherd in my house.
And Houndoom could like cook your dinner, like flame broil your steaks and stuff for
Yeah,
you.
there's a wonderful anime that had right. There's a wonderful anime that had a like day in the life of just not Pokemon trainer or anything. It's just Pokemon just interacting with people, and I think it's called Slugma, Pokemon Slugma, and it's like the Slugma goes in the house and warms things up as it moves through the house. It's in the like it's so cute. Watch it with your daughter; she'll love it.
That's cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
I think is that the one that has is it like on YouTube? It's like they're like
yes,
14 minutes long. Yeah, somebody
uh-huh.
else told me about that. I need
It's
to watch
so
those. I need to watch
it's
those.
such a warm like I wish Pokemon was that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they do
It's a Doberman, I know.
I've
It's the
heard like
closest thing to a German Shepherd, okay? Wizard.
I've heard like what's it? Pokemon Concierge is a very cozy
It's such
show.
a good I mean
I,
my daughter loves that and she
um
names all the Pokemon and I freaking cheer her
that's
on.
awesome. I've heard that Pokepia? Poketopia? What's it called? The new game?
Pokepia?
Have you played that yet?
Mhm.
Some people are saying it's the best Pokemon game ever. Like it's
Um
I
I
know it's a
love that.
whole different like Animal Crossing type style, right? Which
Yeah,
I've never played.
I loved it. I played the crap out of it, but then I hopped off because um, I just started playing more Legends ZA.
Yeah.
But it is what people say.
Gator had Taco Bell for dinner.
I had to use the
Probably.
restaurant and talk to my wife. I just want to make sure she's okay,
That's great.
guys.
Brandon says, I hope they hammer us with Black Bolt White Flare TBs and Destin Rival booster boxes after the 30th. We haven't talked about Black Bolt White Flare at all. What's your Gen 5? What
Right.
was your how did you receive Black Bolt White Flare? Because I was shocked at how rejected it was at the beginning.
And you know what? You hear the sigh.
Goodbye.
You're right.
No.
I know. You started with Generation 5, so I know for a fact you love this set for what it is. I do think that it's a set that is going to do extremely well to collect in the future. I have never had a chance to even open it. That's how bad it's been out here. So I've never got a chance to experience it.
That's a really good point.
And I want to. And if it was like a Crown Zenith where it was everywhere, I would have probably had a heyday and enjoyed it and everything. But man, it's
so good, dude. Look, 156 illustration rares.
Right. It's the biggest deep. If you want to talk about when people argue deepest, it's like, okay, then what about Black Bolt White Flare? It's
and they're still there is dozens and there's probably 50 or 60 illustration mirrors in that set that are like $10 and under. It is you can there is so you talk about collecting. Like you can collect so much from those sets. It's a fun opening experience. I have only opened, I think I opened a booster bundle of Black Bolt, and I opened a collection box that had like a mix. And you know, I'm with you. I want to open so much, but I don't want to open what little I have. I only have a few ETBs and I have a couple booster bundles, and I'm like, I want these for long term. I don't want
Yeah.
to rip it all now. And it's like you can't. Dude, I literally can't find it anywhere. I've been looking everywhere, and I guess I'm just gonna have to pay over market off eBay or TCG Player at this point. Like it's insane.
Like I got to open, so I got a chance to get 20 Sea and Sky boxes for Crown Zenith,
Oh,
and I opened
there
up
you go.
12.
Nice,
I
love it,
I
love it.
I I had a heyday. I had a blast. I've opened up one and I hit two gold,
Speaking of,
two of the gold creation four. But like, man, like after Crown Zenith, I feel like Crown Zenith ruined my opening experiences with Pokemon because
it's
of
well.
how amazing it was.
So
And I
you've never opened Chinese
Oh, are you about to do it right
ever?
now?
I was going to just rip it just for fun.
Come on, come on. We
So
need to see
look,
it.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
sealed. I don't want anybody accusing me of like repacking anything. So these packs, you get a nice little. Oh, sorry, we didn't get your boy. We got Quaxley.
It's okay.
Um, and then you get Gem 1, Gem 2, Gem 3, and you also get this awesome little pin badge thing.
Look
Let's
at
see who we
that.
get. Oh, nice, we got Espeon. But like
It's okay. I got him right here.
I got Pikachu. Nice, there he is. That's the same one actually that you get. Jolteon, like these are really cool. These little badges that you get. Look at this one. This one is sick. This is one of the secret rare ones.
Oh
Really,
wow.
it's like gold. Really cool. You get one of those in every pack, and then you get three packs. So let's start with Gem 1. This one has the original Captain's Pikachu that you can hit.
There we go.
If I can open it.
These are the McDonald's ones, by the way. I have McDonald's the Fue Coco. Okay, here we
Ooh,
go.
Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is one of my favorite Pokemon. Love Sudowoodo. And then Quaxley. So nothing Master Ball. So nothing in Gem 1. Let's go Gem 2.
This is the Sylveon one that you get the Sleepy Sylveon.
This has all the
Oh, Sleepy.
evolutions.
Okay.
Every single card is an evolution. Oh, wait, do we have something?
Oh.
Oh, it's a me. I thought that
scared me. You scared
Me
you
too.
scared me.
I'm like, there's no way. I'm
It's
like,
okay.
there's no
We could pull the Gengar right now.
the
Watch.
Gengar or there's a Meowth, there's a oh man, there's like 7 exclusive ones out of the Gem 3. Gem 3's loaded. And
It's
they all
okay.
have really like look at that pattern. You see that pattern on there?
Yeah, it goes
They don't
crazy.
do that for English. And then Master Ball Mimikyu.
We take that.
Shout out to Mimikru. Nice. I'll sleeve that up later. But yeah, it's just really fun, guys. It's a really fun opening experience. Like I said, you can get these for like $10 to $15 depending on where you get them from. So
Now going back to
um,
Black Bolt White Flare, I love what they do with Reshiram and Zekrom. I saw that and I remember thinking in my head, it's like if those cards drop to like 200, like I'm talking about PSA 10. By the
yeah,
way, this is crazy Gator thinking. It's like if those cards drop to like 250, 350, I will buy a full row and just have them right there. I thought about that,
wow.
but you know, them being 1,000 per, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's it. Like, and I have to choose my battles right now, and my
Right.
battles right now is Destined Rivals.
Yeah.
That's
No, that's fair. Um, and you're convicted and you have your what you like, and that's awesome. You want to get your 6 boxes. That's cool. Um, yeah, I personally, man, I'm starting to pick up more singles and stuff. I've been a sealed collector, heavily sealed collector for my whole journey, but I'm definitely being more selective now and set picking sets that I like to just pure collect.
mhm.
Um, I absolutely just love the black and white rares, the monochromes, and the
Yeah,
red
they
Victini.
went crazy. Yeah,
Dude, I there was such a good callback to the black and white era with the first, full art Zekrom and Reshiram. They're so expensive. Like they're so hard to hit. They're
never
so
opened up black.
expensive.
I never opened up
Uh,
black and white era, and I don't think I ever will, unfortunately.
I mean, never say never. If you buy a couple, like buy some PokeRev mystery packs, and you'll hit one eventually. It's
Oh, you know what? Okay, tell you what. Like, as the channel grows and everything, I don't want to put myself. This is just me. Like, the way I see my channel, the way I go, I talk about the market, I talk about Pokemon, but I'm doing like the fitness thing, and I'm doing this. I'm excited to just get back to like pack ripping and everything and
Yep.
trying out stuff like that. And I'm gonna get there. I will grow as my channel does, and maybe if the channel allows me to, make an extra buck here and there, I'll definitely, invest into doing something like a PokeRev pack, or try mystery bag some other influencers and see how that
Dude,
goes.
Gator crab packs, crab gator packs. We can
The-
collab. We can collab on it. I've thought about the same thing, dude. Like and
you gotta
and
do this. You gotta do the
yeah,
crab
yeah,
crew.
yeah, yeah. There you go. I mean, I gotta get it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Or just claws or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, and look, I'm so far away from doing anything like that. The logistics behind those, I would have to do something kind of like the Card Lounge is doing,
Mhm.
where they just do one, like they do a run of 100 or a run of 200 and done. Like Pokerev does thousands of them. It's insane. The scale that he does it is crazy. But what I will say about Pokerev is, now look, I've been following him since he started his YouTube channel again
Mhm.
after he got like his one got deleted or something and yada yada. And then I started following him whenever he started back up, and I bought into his breaks like right from the start. I
Mhm.
think he's a genuine guy. I think that he is. I mean, he's got 5 kids.
Yeah.
Like I think that I understand like his content, and people say he doesn't get excited anymore or whatever. And the stuff with the other stuff that like with Cool Trainer Ryan and stuff, whatever. Like it's entertainment. It's all entertainment.
Mhm.
Um, I believe that he is upstanding guy in the hobby. Like
Yeah.
I think that he's not ripping anybody off. And I might be biased because I have had the dumbest luck with his mystery pack. Like I'm telling
I
you,
want to try him. It's the
dude,
only mystery thing I would actually want to try, and that's it.
I have pulled base set packs. I have hit black and white era packs. I have hit X, like every dude. It's great, and I have not spent that much. But like I buy like 4 to 6 of each release. The one rips I bought 30. Um,
Ooh.
but they were only $20 a pop. So where usually they're like 80 or 90. But and out of those, I hit a Generations pack and
Oh
XY Evo
wow.
pack. Yeah, dude, I only opened 10 of them. I only opened 10 packs. I hit a Generations, Cosmic Eclipse pack. I hit a
Whew.
Cosmic Eclipse pack, dude. I ripped that on the channel.
Oh
Um,
man. Again,
yeah,
like I think like once my channel allows me to do that, because as I said, I have a select budget and I have goals.
yep,
But
yep,
if this channel allows me to open up another window, maybe yeah, I want to do that. I want to support other
yep,
creators.
yep. No, for
Especially
sure.
so what other questions did I miss that were
So we're just good, dude. Let's. We need to wrap it. Let's rapid fire. We're gonna rapid fire
rapid fire?
through.
Because I gotta
Rapid
go help the
fire
wife out.
through. If we missed anything here, um, it will be interesting. Mega in the shiny face. Yeah, that will be interesting. 1:30 in Australia.
This
You
is
got any
perfect time for Australians.
Charizard Hat says first guess that he's actually liked. Appreciate that. You're up to 882 subscribers at
Is there
least.
no one else? Is there no
Thought
one else?
are you not entertained?
Is there not
Thoughts on
insane?
thoughts on alternative grading companies getting their time in the light now? Just send some to PCG to try them out. That's Rudy's, right? I'm
That's
just gonna keep
Rudy's.
doing CGC. I
Yeah.
think high
And I'm gonna
tide
keep
raises
PSA.
all ships, right?
Yep. And I'm staying PSA.
Yep. Okay, there we go. You should definitely do weekly podcast together. Chemistry here is through the roof. So man,
I agree.
spoiler alert, announcement coming. Sorry. We'll get there. Let's rapid fire through this. I think you're gonna mention something vintage you have, Krabby. Oh, I don't remember. Let's go through. Let's see. I think we're almost done here. Hounding.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
said it
German
was the
Shepherd?
closest thing to a German Shepherd, and
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you could say Arcanine, but that's probably nah.
So let's go. All right, we're almost at the end here, trying to avoid collecting tins. I love tins. I like tins a lot, but they take up a lot of space. Shepherd, Blackwood Fair, good set composition, tons of IRs. Great. Yep, we talked about that. Surprise DR. BB's dropped so much. I mean, dropped to 600. That's not really. I mean, did they dip under 600? Last
That they did.
question
It's like I've
this
seen
weekend.
Pokeplumber selling his for 550. So,
Pokey Plumber selling for 550.
and I saw PokeRev on his website at 600. So that's an indicator that most boxes are dropping down.
Snap those up. I don't know what the meta decks are right now. Really, I know that like Raging Bolt is good. I don't know. Do you know what decks are good right now?
I know. I think I don't play the TCG right now. Unfortunately, I have too much. I have a newborn, so I don't have time to learn. I
Yeah.
don't have time to go
Yep.
out.
Yep. Japanese. Yeah, dude. Black Bolt White Flare in Japanese vanished. The Rip and Shippers got to it because of the premium boxes were
Yeah,
guaranteed illustration rare or better in every pack.
so insane.
Every pack.
That's what I thought Black Bull White Flare was going to be.
Shredded. Shredded. Pulled the Reshiram Secret Rare from Japanese White Flare. Other boxes I got cooked though. Should get it back from PSA this week. Nice. So
Good
Nick,
luck.
if they're telling you this week, you'll get it back in like 3 months.
That's right.
Slumbreon,
Umbreon, Gengar
Gangarchu. They
and
will have. I
there's
don't.
a tree in that picture, folks. Just want to let you know.
Yeah.
There's a Pikachu,
Um.
Gengar, and a tree. So that's car should be going to the moon.
Not gonna lie, I would pay for a meet and greet for Gator as long as he gives me a plate of barbecue he grilled. There you
Yeah.
go.
So Krabby, I am a freaking king when it comes to smoking barbecue. And if you check
Nice.
on my Instagram, I'm always doing like this is what I did. I did
No way.
one of my things I did I'm really proud about. I really hope I get Traeger to sponsor me because I use Traegers all the time. I did peanut butter glazed ribs.
Sounds
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Peanut butter glazed ribs, and it had that nut flavor, the smoke flavor, and it
Okay.
tasted like it was sweet and barbecue. Oh
I do love peanut chicken.
yes, so you would like. I think you would like it. Anyway,
Okay. Fair enough.
rapid fire,
I,
rapid fire.
I'll tell you something after the stream that you're gonna laugh at, but
Perfect.
I can't say it on camera. Yeah, it's going around 550. Okay, now what up, boys? Tie the bay. What's going on here at the end? People are trying to sell flip it. LO probably people finish. Boom. And why isn't the last comment popping up? I can't click on the
Scovillany
last
and
comment.
guys, shout out to Scovillany. Very fantastic person to follow on Instagram. Funny
There we
as
go. It came up. I like that. Talk about a Pokemon that is not like like I mean, he got a couple illustration rares, I think, during Scarlet and Violet. But man, the double-headed what's the evolution called with the double
Scovillon.
yeah, the double-headed pepper.
Wait, hold up,
What a
I
cool
think I have it.
Pokemon.
This
Like,
is so crazy. I have him right here. That's so crazy that I have him right here.
oh, that happens to me all the time. Like, yeah, that is
Scovillon. There
awesome.
you are. I
That's
got you right
awesome.
here.
That's awesome. Yeah, you don't, I'm not gonna, you can share what you want to share. I'm not gonna answer that for you. Obviously, if you want to share what state you're in, you don't have to.
No, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. No, that's fair. I don't like to do that either. But anyway, with that, we are at the end of the chat. And for the 30 of you that are left here, Pokemon might cease and desist me. So
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm gonna announce this on my video tomorrow morning, but so a lot of you probably know Jordan Collects. If you don't
Oh,
follow Jordan, go check out his channel. Jordan and I are starting a podcast together. So Jordan Collects and I will be on Tuesday night, will be our first one.
let's go.
And it is going to be called the Goldenrod Radio Podcast.
Oh, what a
Um,
fantastic name. Oh,
so
wow.
we are getting everything together for it. One of the main reasons I just got this bad boy. And we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live, and it's gonna be every other Tuesday night for now. We might go to every week because I want to keep my Thursday live streams to have people like you on. I don't know how sustainable 2 live streams a week is for me, but we'll see what happens. It'll be every
Mhm.
other week, 2 every other week, and then one, the off week. So, we'll see what happens. Some weeks I might skip my Thursday, depending on how the week's going. But yeah, I'm announcing that on my channel tomorrow. So excited. Jordan's announcing on his channel tomorrow. It's
But
gonna
here,
be
you heard it
on
here first.
You heard it here first. Yep. It's gonna be on it's gonna be on his channel. So I'm really excited to start that up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So Jordan's a really good guy, and we've just yeah, we've really kind of like hit it off just like you and I have here, and so
Yeah, man.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. So but yeah, Brandon, thank you. Appreciate that. Very nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we got that going on, and then Gator, dude, we definitely let's I will absolutely come on your channel next. Let's
I
do
would
it.
love that.
Let's get that on the schedule for sure. My next like 2 or 3 weeks are booked, but maybe end of June, beginning of July.
Mhm.
You'll probably be at 1,000 subs by then. We
Hopefully,
can get
I'll cross my
like yeah.
fingers.
So but yeah, guys, if you don't already, go follow Gator, go subscribe to him and his content. Oh wait, why weren't you weren't working out the whole time? What do you do? You weren't on the exercise bike.
What are you talking about? Who to say I'm not on the
You
exercise bike
you
right now?
oh.
Where you're like, like I'm just like, oh my god, pedaling this entire time. It's like you didn't even know. Yeah.
uh,
Oh
um,
man, let's effing
r-
go,
r-
dude. Like
r-
is so and one thing I gotta say about especially in this bull market, I really do appreciate this amazing circle that we've had,
mhm.
um, getting to know the other content creators in this space, and we're all connecting with each other. We're all
Yep.
backing each other up. There's not been any drama whatsoever, which is crazy, especially in like a market that's so emotionally driven right now too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So,
it's so funny. All the drama now is just manufactured for fun. I love it. Like there used to be real
oh,
beef.
Joey and
Now,
Brian were crazy for doing
dude,
that.
I was dying. I was dying. It's so great. And they never, obviously, if you
They
know,
never brought a hate.
they
Yeah.
never really actually had like it's all, it's all for fun. But yeah, no, I do have to respond to Rippin' in the Park when he does those videos. I'm guessing you don't actually click on them and watch them. He actually goes through 10 cards and and does 10 cards to buy now. So it's not
Hmm.
clickbait. It's not clickbait if whatever your title says, you make the video on that. So just
I do
saying.
clickbait.
I mean, everybody does to a certain extent,
Yeah.
and you guys have to understand the YouTube algorithm, and unfortunately, it's yeah. We won't get into that tonight. That's for Stay tuned to episode 2 of Krabby and Gator, and we will talk about deep dive on other things in the hobby. Um, but yeah, yeah,
Dude,
and everybody has their different content and talks about different stuff and whatever the different series and yeah. But anyway,
and
but with that,
yeah, it's been such a pleasure
yeah,
getting
man.
to know you. Now a new friend in the hobby and definitely more Gator Krabby streams.
Yes,
We're gonna schedule
absolutely.
that. I will post on my Instagram. And for those who haven't followed me yet, guys, I am the PokeGatr. And I'd love to have you join me in the swamp, and you guys can just have a good time while I work out. I do some Nuzlocks too. I talk
Nice.
about fitness, working out, Pokemon, everything in between. And I'm all about just lifting this community up, both dialing it in physically and mentally, and in the heart too. So thank you, Krabby, so much for inviting me on the stream. And
Absolutely.
I had one of the best times for 2 hours, and officially in 30 seconds, 30 minutes.
We're gonna hit 2.5 hours for sure, dude. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, guys. Link to his channel is down below. Make sure you go subscribe, and I appreciate you all hanging out for 2.5 hours, and we will catch you all next week.
Later, Gators.
All right, I think we got 5 seconds before it actually I don't know if they can
And
still hear us or not, but here, ending
hi,
in
guys.
bye. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it should